what's going on.
Hail, Gallup.
Morning, Gallup. Not much.
Nothing so far this morning.
He's been taking a walk. They don't have a tavern to clean. You'll sleep well?
How roughed up did Ignis Tavern get?
Surprisingly, only some stuff really fell out. So just picking some stuff up after should be all nice and clean when we, land to go back in there. When does night technically end?
What's the what?
That sounds a little unfortunate.
Oh,
When are you allowed to?
Not allowed in at night.
You're not allowed to stay the night in the city, and we're not to stay on the airship. But you can be there at night.
Oh, that changes everything.
Yeah, this got clarified for all the captains. So you can be there, but
Morning, Neil.
I mean, it's dark, so, you know.
It is dark.
Morning, Captain. Morning.
Gotta get like a lantern or something.
Hope we all...
Well, or, you know, the lights of the ship working again.
Did the best they could.
I don't know how to do that, unfortunately.
Well enough.
There.
I'm good at many things. All that Aether-Tech stuff, not one of them.
We got like a light, so...
Well, depending on how well we're liked or not, maybe they'll let us,
Where's Ivy?
buy some things.
Up on the
Maybe.
alcove. Oh, I see that. Thank you.
Alright, I'll go check on my team. You all have a lovely morning.
Yeah.
You as well.
Everyone is accounted for. Wait, where are you?
Hey, all quiet.
Have a decent sleep, Neil.
Yeah? It'll get lit up.
For once, yes.
Oh, hey. Good morning.
Good to hear it.
Morning. We have plenty of trees
Any
around.
specific plans for today, Talia? For the team?
A branch to use.
We'll see if Malik has anything for us. Otherwise, I don't have any in particular instructions. I assume that, well, if we have time, I'd like to go and see about buying some of the medical supplies that we need replenished, and obviously we can make a good amount of them ourselves, but it was bad in there yesterday.
Good to go in there, although...
Do we know what's in the plan?
I'm started on trying to replenish some health potions and mod potions primarily.
Are we going now? I'll go with...
I know alchemy was better off. Did you all have a supply of potions in there, or did you just have the reagents and stuff?
Alright.
Okay,
We had a couple of supplies of the potions,
gotcha.
but still need some replaced. I'll let you go and then if an emergency pops up, we'll have some mana potions and health potions. It's just
I
after
was going to walk back to see who was awake and who wasn't. Took a bit of a watch, an early wake.
we have no access to supply.
Morning, you five.
Morning, Riley.
Hello, Riley.
Morning.
How are you?
Hello. Just making sure you're all good.
Yeah.
Could be better, but you know, under the circumstances, better than nothing.
That's true.
Should we wait for the captain?
Just coming to check on you all. So I don't know what the plan is for anyone today. We're
No, Malik didn't tell us yesterday. Hopefully he'll tell us sooner or later. Hmm. Did you have anything you wanted us to do, Jacqueline, or was it just a question for the day?
Just mainly a question. Nothing specifically.
Understood. How's Shimmer, Yuki?
They're fine. They have eaten and everything.
That's good.
They are fine.
I'm glad for it.
Mm.
I didn't think to ask yesterday, but is Varial alright?
As I saw, Magnus took her.
You got any plans for today, Nil?
Not at the moment. I'll probably just wait and see what. I don't know if Malik has any plans. What's happening?
Yeah. See what team you get assigned to today.
Obviously, Malik might have plans, but
You'll figure it out.
until then, you're certainly welcome to stick with us, or whoever you'd like.
Got caught up in the fire, or was crushed.
I'm going to see if we have any instructions or anything so far.
The auxiliary are moving.
Yeah. That's a big ice wall. You notice that?
Alright, now we can go explore.
Sweet.
No one's
We already
out
went
doing
that
it.
way. We already went to the village.
Dawn's still asleep. I did want to go
I haven't seen
chip
her.
a couple pieces off of those crystals, if you'd be willing to go over there.
You know where all the Aux Force are going? Oh, they probably are heading back towards the ship, maybe.
Supplies from the ship.
Are the lights out on the ship, or does it still have power?
It's powered off.
Powder's out.
Okay, so there's no cooking to be on the ship, so things that are easily made.
Probably.
Yeah. Okay.
We just need to be able to start a fire.
Sir, is the ship unlocked?
Exactly.
Uh,
As long as my suitcase is fine, I at least have a frying pan and other
have
things
no
that we
idea.
can use to cook over a fire.
I know Yoral was setting something up to make it obvious whether or not people like break
I
in.
have a couple sets, but not many.
Got it.
There's a bunch of shit piled up in front of the doors.
Well, I mean, if you see him, let me know. Otherwise, I'm just gonna take him there and see if we can grab anything.
That's fine.
How bad? Like completely gone.
Okay, thank you.
Oh.
I think
Yeah.
all he did was he like
Bad.
half-assedly booby trapped shit
Alchemy's
with like boxes and things by the
Some
doors.
stuff shattered, but
Oh,
So when you go
I
to
don't
open the
have a job
doors,
to do.
if like it gets stuck immediately, that's a good
at
sign.
least.
okay,
I'm not
great.
good about medical.
But if you're able to swing the door open, then
Silver lining.
obviously
Silver lining. At
something's
least we
broken
still
into
have
the
our
ship.
food and other stuff.
Got it. I'll make sure to report it back, sir.
Unless stuff
All right.
snuck in.
All right,
Let's-
we're moving.
Probably would have.
Not
Anyway.
hope that. Please.
You have anything for us, Chancellor?
I gotta make sure I know what
Are we doing a meeting, or?
Yes, we'll be doing a meeting in a bit. It's just going to be on the deck of the ship.
Got it. Understood. The others know.
I already lost a finger. I don't need to lose like entire hand.
Where are you two? There'll be a captain's meeting at some point shortly-ish. It'll be on the deck of the ship. So, I won't hold you up if you have other business or other people to visit with, but... Well.
Understood. Is there any place you'd like us to meet? After the captain's meeting to meet up with you? Or will you find us?
I can find you if you're not with others. I mean, you're not going to necessarily know when it is, but if you're in the vicinity of the ship, that would be helpful, but if you're not, we'll find you.
Noted.
Okay.
I'd like to get a sense of that camp that the others looked into the other day. It's not so far that I think we'll run into any trouble.
Yeah.
Ellen, Jill.
Morning.
Nobody's here right now, but clearly someone's been recently enough, even if the buildings are burned. But it looks as though someone's residing here full-time.
Yeah.
Don't wander too far.
Right.
All team captains, letting you know that we will be starting captain's meeting at top of the ship very shortly.
Meeting starting soon.
Right.
quiet. Creepy. Very creepy. Hail, Talia.
Hail, Jackson. IBM.
Finally built something. Is Luca here trying to power the ship on right now?
What?
They were getting supplies, I think.
Okay.
Yeah, me and
As long
Jackson
as we're
were
not
just
turning it
heading
on,
back
because
to
I'm
check on Monty.
not positive this.
Said he was trying to power
I'm gonna
something
go
up.
check the engine room.
Oh.
Make sure.
Oh, really? Don't know what though. Could tell me. Yeah, a bit ominous. So Jackson said something about going on an expedition today? In the caves?
Yeah, I mean, apparently we got some missions we gotta do first, but once that's done, you know, free reign.
Hmm.
As long as something doesn't pop up. Usually it does. Apparently they're a spirit tree, so if you want to come along. Spirit trees?
Yeah? Apparently, I don't know, I haven't been to see him either, but you know.
Just need Umbra and Lumen.
I mean, Umbra's... Weren't they in the... Wasn't Luca in the ship?
He should be down below with Professor.
Maybe he forgot his earring or something.
Lumen should be up there.
Apologies, sir.
Umbra, we're waiting on you.
Probably just, yeah, I'll just, you know, my team.
Michael, go to the kitchen. We're gonna need your help with carrying food out.
Okay.
Is Luca down there?
Luca is in the Aether Tech room with Monty.
Then go get him. I called for a meeting. I don't think he has his earring on.
Got it.
How important is the mission today, sir?
Well, there's 3 of them.
Damn.
Seems we have our work cut out for us.
Luca said that Luca's helping Monty put on his prosthetics. They'll be out in a bit.
Monty, I need my fucking team captain.
Yeah, it's a little freaky, huh?
Alright. We'll start without him and somebody else will fill him up. Alright. Actually, there's a Umbra member there.
He's
Come
here.
over
You're getting conscripted into a meeting. Oh no. Go on.
Sorry, I was helping Monty with his prosthetics.
Just go down and get him.
I'm so hungry.
Alright.
Okay, I'll sneak you something, okay? You're okay.
Alright, everybody. So, there were a couple of things I need you all to do today, and something mild to report. One thing to report is there have been some lights seen in the eastern mountains. One of our cadets have noted that they appear to be Palvandorian signal lights that were spotted very, very early this morning before sunup. It appears they may have been saying istils that had been noticed, likely crystals, likely are opalite, if I was to make a guess. Beyond that, I need 4 groups. First of all, I'm going to need a group to wander around the area and look for alchemical supplies. Any kind of interesting plant matter, I need it carefully plucked up and brought back. To have a team or 2 willing to do this. Actually, let's go through everything first. Second, I need groups to go into Horston proper and get medical supplies, as well as basic material for repair parts for the ship. Now, we can do trade for fabrics and regular components, plus we do have a significant amount of gold to partake in this trade. Beyond that, a group to generally do scouting, get the lay of the land, note landmarks, access vantage points for the stronghold for when the Leviathan makes its attack. I need as good of a rundown as possible for possible vectors, where it's likely to show up, etc.
I can turn this off now.
Lastly, I need a group to go into Harston and figure out the logistics of setting up a barrier over the fort. How it might fit, if Harston can even power it, and they'll be working with Monty. Any questions about that so far?
Snapple for now.
All right. So, I will be sending Ignis as your work on. I'll get you to do general. Sorry. Yes.
Sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt, but I was already informed that Murtesh and Kaket had gone about to scout around the area before the meeting was conducted, so they already made somewhat of a head start.
Alright, then you are all on the scouting group.
Aye, sir.
Lumen, anywhere you want to be?
I mean, I have some experience trading. Other than that, we have Laren with us, and I know my herbs. We could do the alchemy thing, so either that or the other.
We'll send you to buy supplies. Maybe your Bronson can give us a decent discount.
Fair.
Tara.
I mean, with Penny, the scouting's actually pretty good, right?
I think Ignis has that.
There are 6 teams and 4 tasks.
I mean,
give him a second.
Oh.
2 of the tasks will have people doubled up.
If not that, I guess we could do the 8th attack thing.
I feel like that would be more suited for either Luca or, well, Rambra or Aqua, right? I guess Aqua
I was kind of thinking the same. I just know Jackson and Monty work together a lot, but I don't know. If we're down to double down on scouting, then, you know, with Penny and the rest of us, we can all move pretty quick, get to higher places, and maybe not a lot of other teams can.
Are any of the teams undermanned today? I mean, aside from Those of us that are
I have yet to
consistently undermanned.
I have yet to hear word on Rin, but
Rin's around.
Might already be out and about. I
We
just
saw
haven't
Rin
seen
this morning.
him. Alright. We should be fully stocked.
I mean,
haven't seen
If
Lucia,
it's
but I
only
think we're taking
Lothario
on
that's
2
not
unsorted
around
today,
today.
so we should be okay.
we got all of Terra, but Terra's kind of always lacking a member, so, you know.
Yeah. I just wanted to make sure that we didn't have anyone where there's 4 of their members still recovering or the like. You know.
What are the 4?
Oh, Terra.
I know there's the logistics of the city.
Alchemy, Aether Tech Logistics, Scouting, Purchasing.
Yeah, that bird's flying kind of weird.
So, if you said Terra's thinking of going scouting, yes? Making use
I
of
think that
Penny.
might be the idea. I think a lot of our talents are much better suited to moving around, and with, you know, Lorian being a Furbolg, maybe bringing him into town isn't the best decision of all time, if we can avoid it.
Very well.
General, Luca, do either of you have a preference for working on the Aethertech shield, or
I think it might be
scouting
wise
whether
that
or
Aqua
not
go,
it's viable?
considering we have 2 of the technicians that worked on the shield.
There you go.
I only know half of it, but you know, that would be redundant. Don't see the need for 2 teams on it.
We've got 2 scouts, 1 purchasing. Aqua, you are working on the placement for the shield. Umbra. Which are you leaning towards?
Well, scouting's taken, and seems like Aqua wants to do Aether Tech. We'd be okay to help with Aether Tech or wherever you need us, sir.
Do you have anyone that knows how to do herbalism pickup plants for alchemy?
No alchemy, but we do have 2.
Ventus
healers.
can do it.
I'll set you up on.
We have Jacqueline.
Setting up the.
We have a 2nd purchasing team. Since you both were... You do also have Aether technicians and people who worked with smithing previously. You'll likely be working on repairs on the ship as well. Make sure you buy what you need. Ventus, you already volunteered for alchemy.
We can do alchemy. It's fine.
That gives us 2 scouts, 2 purchasing. Aqua is working on finding the best placement for the shield, since 2 members of Aqua are the ones who helped design, or not design, build it. And Ventus is handling the alchemy.
Alright. So who's doing barrier logistics? With Monty.
If you do see any boxes out there,
Alright, any questions then?
Rowan's feeling a bit ill right now, but we had discussed, since Lyran and Arjun were following us around last time, that maybe we should switch around and sort it a bit, so that they get to experience the rest of the teams just fine.
Good catch.
Let's see. I'm going to have Neil and Shuri with Lumen, and Lyran and Arden with Umbra. So hunt them down before you start your task today.
Arjun's feeling ill, so...
Yeah.
Just Lyran then? Got it.
Alright. That's everything. Dismissed.
Sir.
Thank you, sir.
Sweet.
So...
Alright, let's go gather the team.
We have a task then.
Yes, Captain.
I saw...
Is there any place you'd like to meet?
Inside or outside?
Yeah. I believe the rest of the team are already exploring in the walls, so perhaps we just head in there. Otherwise we don't run into them.
Gang up, get ready. Come for a walk.
Is that
1 second.
smart idea? Considering...
I don't know where they went to.
I assume we weren't going to be working in the lab because everything's off and
Do
it's
the
a
whole
mess.
like trading business thing. A lot more fun.
Now,
Handsome
work
man.
with your team on
Without the fresh air for once.
the project I set up today. You can ask your captain what
Where should we have them work? Because I'm a little worried about the idea of them mass transporting that specific material just in the open.
Sorry, what did you mass transporting?
Not that wasn't my plan at least, but I do think the implication would be there. I don't think Terrace is wrong.
Would it not be best to you?
The lights are down and it's a mess. We'd have to get the airship powered on again and working before we can do great function. I suppose we could do it on top deck. Still kind of be in the open in front of all the Hamstinians though. So if we're not worried about the secrecy, then I suppose it's fine.
Doing what exactly?
Running tests on the upper light.
Probably leave that for later then.
Is it?
I can come find you later on.
Okay.
Besides, you have something to do with your team today.
Yes, scouting.
Who wants it?
I think
Chancellor.
wants it.
Yes.
I'll find you at some point to discuss my surname, but within these walls, I figure is not the best place.
I'll probably be just hanging around at the tents.
Understood.
Doing the actual warm fire.
Hello.
El Ventus. Lyron, you're looking for Umbra.
Okay.
Nil, I think you're with
Purple.
Lumen? Purple, yeah. Luca's the captain.
Yeah.
Lumen might be by the fishing village. You go to that arch and you make a left.
Thank you. I'll catch you later then, if that's the case.
Yeah. Take care, Neil. Same with you, Lyron.
You as well.
Try to stick together.
I have not seen a purple person today at all.
Which direction are you heading?
I'm going that way, technically. If you're going for Umbra Lyron, you'd want to be going by the ruins that way.
Okay.
Let's all head out. You can stick with us until they find your groups. Best not to be alone. The, Ventus has been assigned to collecting alchemical reagents, so anything that seems worthwhile.
Okay.
Jacqueline, a couple of us will know the basics, of course, but anything that is, well, useful that wouldn't be immediately apparent, feel free to point out. I don't know if any of the grasses or the like are of significance here.
Understood. There you go, Lyron. There's the captain.
Hey.
Hello.
How's it going?
I'm okay.
Nil, you thought Lumen was this way?
No,
The other way, sorry.
With you just because
We'll go the
now
other
it's fine. Yeah, I'm with Lumen.
Oh, that, okay, through the arch and understood.
Yeah.
Let's see.
Any of the Unsorted with us today, Talia?
No. No, just us.
Understood.
Oh.
It's up to you.
Well, we're not going to their camp.
Camp specifically.
Got it.
where's the arch again?
I think they mean this one. It said with the fishing.
You guys are looking for the fishing village? It's just
We're looking for Lumen.
Yeah, okay.
That's, yeah, apparently where they moved to.
Oh, they moved camps. Okay. Why?
That's what Byron said anyway.
I don't know if they came back yet. They were going to the captain's meeting last I saw them.
Seen them more recently than that.
But like, this is where they decided to look.
They might be in the city then. I mean, maybe they just went directly there. I assumed that we had more. No. If he hasn't seen them since before the meeting, then. Lumen's going to be in the city buying things today, so I assumed Lyran had seen them more recently, but if that's not the case.
We did see Barrett in the city.
Yeah.
Got it.
Yeah, he was, except he
there was
was.
no other Lumen members, but he was looking for a spot.
Yeah, he was doing that, then getting supplies back to the rest of the team. So.
Well, if you'd like to make the run alone, you're welcome. I think you'll be fine from here. Otherwise, we'll continue and.
Yeah, I can make my way. All of you take care.
Got it.
Stay safe.
You as well.
We spoke on it a bit the other day, but have any of you talked to any more of the unsorted that you have new opinions?
No. Nothing truly. I've been unable to get a hold of Arjun. Unfortunately.
How do you all feel about Arjun?
I do not mind.
He's overconfident, but capable.
Ventus has never been lacking much in overconfidence.
What are your opinions on him?
I think we are a more reserved bunch than he is, but he seems capable. I don't mind him in terms of personality. He's not abrasive, such that I would rather not spend time with him.
He's an offensive divine mage primarily, from what it looks like.
Yeah. His skills, I think, are... that his skills could be of use is not, I think, much in question. Is he anyone's preference?
No.
Is he anyone's second of the four?
I'll be honest, I don't know him well enough. So hard to make that distinction. Shuriko is still my second, but again, I doubt she'll join us.
No, but doesn't mean we can't extend the invitation. If she says no, she says no. I know there's some uses for the bark of this. Is it anything that we need?
It's something that we could use. If I remember correctly. Could be decent amount of potions. Grab my sword out.
Your first preference, Alinea?
Nil.
Nil. And yours, Jacqueline? Okay. Any thoughts, Yuki?
No, I think would suit Ventus well.
No.
We'll speak with Nil later then. As for second choices, Sherry is yours?
It would be, yes, she would be.
Your thoughts, Alinea?
I also know Shuri the most out of the others, so Shuri.
Alright. Do we want to extend an invitation both today, or would you like more time to talk to any of the others? I personally feel as though I have the measure of them, but I know not exactly what social opportunities you all have had.
Today than never, I suppose. Today is fine.
Alright. Your third choice, if Shuri says no immediately.
What is his name again? Arjun?
Arjun.
Arjun. I
Is-
don't mind Lyran, but I'm from the guess of it. You guys wouldn't meld well with him. And you'd honestly, there's a chance you might cause some issues.
I think we'd not be particularly well suited with someone like him on our team. I don't mind him overall, I suppose, and I'm sure we would make do, but... Alright.
What is
In
the
terms of skill,
stack of rock over there?
I don't actually know. I've seen them around in a number of places. They're clearly built by someone. But I've never bothered to ask. A lot of people here, well, I assume it's much in the south. A lot of people have their different practices, habits. You know of my circles of stones and the like.
Circles of stones.
There's a practice of personal shrines. A circle of stones, one large, and then a circle around. It can be as large or as small as you wish, but the point is primarily to a lot of times people die or are lost, and there isn't a body. Or if you're nomadic, you travel far from it almost immediately. It's not quite a headstone, but something of the sort, I suppose.
A way to keep respecting the dead, no matter how far you may travel.
More of... yeah, I suppose. It's not really... Well, it's a lot of things, I suppose.
If you see any mushrooms of the like, let me know. I saw a couple out in the other direction the other day.
We passed some, right?
Grabbed a few, but...
If we can use them, let's grab what we can carry.
Yeah.
Alright, a decent amount.
What are the other teams up to today? You stated that Newman was going
There are 4
to the city
tasks.
for supplies.
2 teams are scouting the area, trying to investigate what locations might be advantageous when the Leviathan arrives. We're out getting the alchemical supplies. I didn't volunteer us for the scouting, as Yuki and I are already familiar enough in the area that it wouldn't be of particular additional benefit to us.
That's something familiar.
One team is discussing with the stronghold itself the logistics of the shield. Working with them on how big it might be, how well it might be powered, or if it's viable at all. That's all 4, I suppose. Aqua and Terra are speaking with Aqua and Terra? Someone. Aqua and someone are working with Monty about the shield organization. Lumen's doing some of the purchasing along with Ignis? No. Ignis is scouting.
No other news on any third parties like Magnus or Riftwatch?
Nothing so far. I figure once we've ventured as far as we're willing and gathered what supplies we're able, we might go into the city. I at least intend to ask after some of them. There were sightings in the eastern mountains that are reportedly signals from Palvindor. Those lights we saw in Beston.
Bird said Vesper was able to discern that one of the last words or something light ended in Istal, so they're assuming it's crystal in some ways. But it doesn't tell us much. They could be talking about the caves, they could be talking about Averite crystal. Who knows?
We thought mayhaps the opalite, but there's no particular reason to believe that other than that it was put forward, I think. Or maybe Palvindor doesn't have any of the crystals that we've seen in the area, and they were wondering if it's aetherite.
Alania, shroud potion for the day.
I hope it will not be needed, but...
It's best she has it on hand, in case we split up.
Agreed.
Do you want to investigate any of the sightings, or just best to stay out of the way?
Which sightings are you referring to?
The ones of Riftwatch, and you said something about Magnus, maybe?
There's no news on either. At least not that I've heard. Investigating in the city to see if there's news is something that I would like to spend some time on today if I have it, but... Is that a... We four are not going to do very much scouting in that sense, I think.
Up front, there are dragonkin. 2 of them.
Hellwalkers. You alright?
They are sleeping?
Yeah. Let them go.
I guess we follow.
Yeah. To my knowledge, none of Rosewood have ever seen those of ours that have gone walking. I don't know if this is the same or if this... I've never heard of something like this.
It's certainly nothing normal. It can't be a coincidence that they're both sleepwalking in the same direction.
Any sleepwalker I've ever known wakes when halted as that. Not that I've known many, but... Walker! Can you hear me? That was Penny that flew across, yeah?
Yeah, that was Penny.
With any luck, maybe Tara's there. Mind magic? Maybe.
Sand.
Maybe.
Sand.
One of them said sand.
Are they Southerners? Maybe Coven refugees?
All the way out here.
lot of people wouldn't know of many places to point towards if they were fleeing. Places in the south are closer, but I don't know what happened enough to know whether there's...
Do you want me to check their pathways?
If we can while they're moving, I suppose.
Markings.
I can walk alongside them and try.
We might have to go into the cave.
Ideally not. If they start heading in that direction, let's try to stop them. Maybe pain will wake them.
Did a god here by any chance?
God is right here.
Okay. Can God by any chance tell me what their pathways look like as I check them as we walk?
Give me a moment.
Sand.
What about the sand?
It seems like there's lingering mana around their head.
This isn't the same as the reflection. I think some sort of spell might have been cast on them.
Grabs.
Found one too.
There are more?
They're not going to the cave.
We found two more heading back in the direction of the town.
Are they moving in this not here? They're heading here now?
Yes.
Got it.
Are they saying things related to sand and deserts and
Sand, yeah.
shields?
I checked their
Same as
pathways.
ours.
There is some lingering magic near their heads. It is not
Near the heads.
In the leg. Stab. No, stop it. Hell's bells.
Let them go. They're not going to the cave. Let's see where it goes. This is magic. We follow.
Yeah.
Elenia said it was near around the head, so... Mind magic.
Seems likely.
I was informing Ivy what I saw on their pathways.
Got it. Did he go to inform the others?
Yes, he went back to the others, yes.
Okay. I'm gonna fix the wound in the event that we have to leave them behind. I'd rather not bleed out because I'm trying.
I think I have an idea what might be causing this.
Go on.
That marking back there was a shade marking.
What?
Specific shade. It was a marking of a specific shade. Crow. Some shades are able to do mind magic. I don't know if he was able to, but...
Hold them. Stop them physically. You take the bigger one. Elenia, can you get the smaller one?
Stop.
Keep holding.
You need to wake up.
Sand.
Are you going to the sand? I can take you there. You're going the wrong way.
I think we just have to let them go. See where it goes.
What is over that way?
I don't know.
Do either of you know your cardinal directions from here?
I think maybe Yuki would know, because she has been here before.
Right, you would know from Halston's direction is south.
This direction is south.
Okay.
I don't know.
I don't know either. There's a chance it's not him.
We can hold on to him if you want
But
to go up there to Talia and tell
could be something else. Could be Arena.
No, she's dealing with it.
Didn't Alenia say something? Something messing with her.
There are pathways near the
Kind
head.
of magic?
Probably mind
Yeah.
magic. I don't know what to do in this situation.
Mind magic?
We could drag them. I mean, they're walking despite having been stabbed and the like. There are 2 of them and more. And they're all walking inexorably in this direction. And speaking of sand, we could try dragging them backwards, maybe?
What were they heading towards?
South.
The cliff?
No.
The Kaaba?
Kaba's not south of here. Vathans is closer to south, but
They were talking of sand, so maybe they are heading to the
They might
south
be-
of Jerusalem.
Towards what?
they're speaking
they're
of
being
sand. I don't know. Possible it's Magnus. Unlikely, though.
If they're people of Halston, we should try to take them back.
Yeah.
Anything I should update the other 2 on? Terra and Lumen. No, not Lumen. Ignis. The
Heading in this
suit,
direction?
2 others.
Okay.
Very same.
I don't know. We need some sort of more information, though. We can't just hold them forever. I don't know of anyone who's a resource. Ecteris or the Chancellor, most likely. Maybe go ask Penny to inform one of them.
Copy that. And should they hold the other 2 in place, or let them keep walking this way?
Well, I think getting them all in the same place is probably not the worst idea. So,
My thoughts exactly.
do you have any rope? Even a small length?
I might have something. Give me a moment. Alenia. Yeah. You can dispel magic, right? But only on willing people.
I'm gonna hobble him so that he can't walk.
Willing? I don't know if they're willing, though. I mean, I can try.
No harm, right?
Maybe subconsciously.
I mean, it'll hurt a little bit if they reject me. Probably. I don't know. I haven't had someone reject me yet.
Yuki, your spare belt.
Let's try.
Okay, we'll try.
Walkers coming right now.
Yeah. These ones are trying to walk out of the area. We've tried. Stabbing them doesn't work. Stopping them doesn't work.
You tried stabbing
Oh
them?
my god!
Why did you stab them?
Because we can't wake them, and they're wandering off of the area, talking about sand and walking
Get
south.
some quiet here, please, a little bit.
Making sure you worked up the stabbing, right? You didn't just immediately go for it?
Yes.
And hold them physically.
Okay, cool.
Marcus, can you get this one?
Yep,
Yeah. We'll hobble this one as well.
Don't worry, we got him.
Okay.
Yep, we got him.
If anyone has a word,
Gloria made a good
hobble
point.
them
I don't know if you
into
saw,
gold.
there is another sigil
there
on
a
the
gold
skeleton
here?
over there.
You've seen more than one?
Following them?
The same, like, bird-looking thing?
I'll show you in a minute, Matt.
Okay, I'll just hold him here until then.
Desert out here, pal.
Yeah, I'm sorry. Hey, I bet you're happy you're with us now.
God.
You get stabbed.
God is coming.
What do you mean? Hold on, I got a new one from this one.
Worthless. Yeah.
So many people.
There you
This
New
one
one?
said something new. So many people.
What do you say? So many people.
So many people. I said it 3 times. This is the 3rd time I've said it.
So many people.
They've been talking about the desert. So many people. So tired. I don't know.
It's going south.
And you don't recognize them from the town?
They have to be willing, though. So.
No, he's definitely a Bronson.
No. Oh. Huh? No. No.
So this will work, and they will wake up. They will snap awake.
So confusing what's going on around here. This is something
Oh.
I've never seen.
Hey.
Easy.
Ventus, is that where you all came from?
We figured it out.
We came from this direction.
We came from that way, yeah.
There's runes guiding them, I think.
Hey, we got one awake over here.
What?
One awake?
Elenia, move on to the
Did
others.
he just wake up?
Yeah.
Elenia has an ability.
Oh, sweet.
Right, maybe you
Still
should
magic.
Well, hold on.
take off
Wait,
the...
do we want to like let one
Yeah.
sleep
Yeah.
so we can see where they're going? I'm holding this one.
They're just heading in a
I'd
similar
rather just prefer we help them, honestly.
Hail Northerner.
We can just wake them all up. It seems like they're all going that way, right?
Hang on.
If we just go that way.
Guys, please.
Stop.
Stop talking over one another.
Quiet.
Let Elenia
Do
work.
we not want to figure out where they're going?
Why am I here?
Going south.
You. Hey.
Yeah, obviously, but I meant like.
No, last thing I remember is
Are you
just
alright?
in the bed. Just cloaked
He remembers a hooded man.
person.
I'm trying to
I
think
don't
about
know.
Okay.
Found me, and I guess now I'm here.
Okay.
You're good.
You all walked here asleep.
Face might hurt a little bit.
I mean, all right.
You mentioned the words of swords
Yeah.
and
Where did you
shields
fall
and-
asleep?
I was gonna say before you wake this
Where
one.
am I?
Hey, good
In
morning.
the city?
Where were you
I was in my
sleeping?
bed.
Endlessly south from here.
Name's Dylan.
What
You
did
were
you
out
last
sleepwalking.
rest?
Just where?
I was
Almost
just
walked
at
out
my
of
home.
town.
I've already
I was
taken it
about
off
to
Talia.
Get yourself
from the
stop you from,
what
doing
happened?
that.
Cloak thing came in. I
Okay,
don't know where it even
if we're going to do quick questioning,
or
please
how,
go grab who you're questioning and move them to the side.
Am I bleeding?
Perhaps you should just
No,
do
this way.
that.
This direction. I think.
To the
Listen,
town.
let's.
Do we have a medic? Just to
Oh,
help them
are you
get touched up.
okay?
I'll probably give him a moment.
Face stings. What is this?
We tried to wake you.
Hey.
Listen.
Crazy stuff, right? You have any idea what this is about? I was told your name is Bronson. Is Bronson?
You just see
yeah.
a small
Oops, sorry.
person over me.
Don't.
Take your time.
It isn't anything too serious. Just a scratch.
You give yourself a
Take
moment.
him back to town.
I'll explain to
How many it sucks.
Good work, Elenia.
Legs are tired.
Bring them back.
Yeah.
I'm glad that that's
We'll do that as soon as we're just figuring out if they're okay. I'm gonna walk over there.
Ah, it feels like I've been walking for days. Probably not though. I don't know.
Where's that black cloak?
You're from Halston,
Where
yeah?
am I?
Black cloak?
Yeah.
Yeah.
We're 10 minutes walk. No more. There's a cave in the area. It's a few minutes that way.
Ah, the cave. Okay.
Do you know who we are?
Okay. Not a clue.
We're with Rosewood. Our ship crashed into the stronghold yesterday. Do you remember that?
Ah. The boom. That was you guys. Okay.
Yeah. Okay. So you haven't been asleep for days, at least. Or I suppose. How many days later from then is now?
How am I supposed to know? I don't know what day it is.
How many days ago did we crash?
Where do you think we are?
Unless there is more that I do not know of, then yes.
A day ago, maybe?
Why don't we get you all back?
Okay.
If you remember your course. If you remember anything else, let us know.
Got it. Okay.
We're from the south.
Are you from here?
Yes.
Your friends over there, unless you want to join them.
That was a joke. I'm from North Jersey. I don't know if they're.
It's not our place to keep you, but... Do you feel alright? Do you feel well?
I mean, besides the aching pain from my left side of my face and the sting from the right, I'm fine, I guess.
I'm a magical healer. Would you like me to take care of it?
We're in a desert.
Oh.
Couldn't move.
If you want.
A relatively light thing.
Swords and shields. Can't move. Lots of people. Those sort of like just repeating those over and over. Followed them all here.
You know about the marking by the bones?
Yeah.
Feel alright?
Yeah, we saw a marking on the way here on the ground.
Yeah.
Are you able to find anything unique?
Do you want to get them back to town, maybe?
Yeah, we should probably start leading these guys back.
He remembers us crashing, so they've not been asleep very long. It seems like probably just
No, it was last
today
night,
or...
last night, Talia, this happened to them.
So recently.
Okay.
They described a cloaked
A
figure.
cloaked
some
figure, yeah.
Sort of shade description. Not the shades, but something unique.
Shadowy figure, yes.
A cloaked figure or a shadow figure?
Said it, cloaked. And they said they touched their heads and now they're here.
Okay. Okay.
Did they say
Do we want to escort them back before anything else happens?
That would probably be best.
I just saw him and then I was out.
And then they started sleepwalking.
Have you ever talked
Alright.
to anyone suspicious or
Now I'm here.
before tonight?
Good to know. For your friend.
Last night. When you...
Hooded figure.
If you'd like, we can help you get back to Halston. Make sure you get there safely.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
We'll show that you have a safe path if anything.
Thank you.
Oh, yeah.
I appreciate that right
You
now.
like touched my temples and then like zapped and I was asleep.
Okay.
Did the same thing for everyone then, huh?
Did you have any previous interaction with your figure? That you
I suppose the biggest question is where have they been for the last, half a day? Let's start heading back. We can speculate on our own, but...
Keep going. No point standing out here in the cold.
Looks like a few are wandering off already. Okay.
Then did you recognize any of their clothing or faces or anything?
What?
Oh, does like miracle work. This was done in like 3 days.
3 days. Okay. We've only been here for 2
Yeah.
days.
Well, I was gonna ask, any chance you could relay to me what they said in the dream? I keep trying to ask, and I'm waiting to figure out what they were actually seeing, other than
They-
sand and...
I've not spoken with them over much on the topic, but something about a lot of people in the sand. I think something about the desert. We're walking back with this one, so...
You didn't hear anything about a dark figure?
Well, they saw a dark figure and then we're asleep. And then we're here. The last thing they remember seeing is a hooded figure.
A hooded figure?
Yes.
Interesting. Okay.
They said a name also.
Did they?
When they were sleeping. Yeah.
Martesh.
It was a weird one.
Yeah.
Kalu.
We're gonna let Tara Ventus handle this, and we're gonna keep scouting.
Don't remember the name.
Okay.
I see you head up ahead. I'm gonna go grab her.
Okay. Coquette's with two of them, so that's not going to work, Rin, but that's okay.
Well then, at least we know if they try to do that with other people, I can at least stop
No.
them.
Yeah.
So that is good to know.
You guys said I was sleepwalking, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Kinds of weird.
Weird. I don't feel like
Eyes yeah. Eyes mostly closed. You were... Well, one of you was snoring briefly. You couldn't be dissuaded.
Anything from it? You kept on speaking of sands in your dream. Well, not dreams. When you're walking, you're talking in your sleep. Do you remember anything from when you were passed out?
No, not really.
We're passing them off onto you. We're gonna keep scouting.
Murtash.
Yeah, I'm showing the professor something.
Now.
Okay, then we can.
Wait, what?
Yeah, we're all just going to together.
Okay.
Yeah, I just want to make sure everyone's back safe in case some other shit goes down and we gotta like grab another set of sleepwalkers.
Come on. Let's bring you
Then I
back.
guess we're sticking together a little longer. Alright.
Shallow grave.
I mean, you don't have to stick with us. If you want to forge ahead on your own, you're more than welcome. Or if you'd like to not hang out with a bunch of strangers.
Well, I don't have a weapon to protect myself, so
There's none other by the desert. I'm just
might as well stay.
Okay. I mean, I think the desert's a pretty long way away, so it's more like.
What was your name?
I mean, if you still actually
Lock.
Let me see.
Well met, Locke. I'm Talia.
Penny's gonna go check like the border there just in case anyone did get a
Pleasure
little
to meet
further
you.
after we didn't catch.
Where were those ruins that you saw earlier?
Jacqueline.
By one of these rocks, so if you just keep looking down over like one of them, you'll probably that one that's standing over looking ominous at.
The rest of you are feeling alright? No lasting effects?
My head hurts. That's about it.
Am I?
I don't know.
groggy.
Yeah, okay.
My leg kind of hurts too.
But
But
supposedly the
it's
keep's
fine.
nearby, so.
We tried to wake
Yes,
you. I was
I'm
trying to
super
stop
possible.
you.
Oh.
I cut your leg. I fixed it, but it'll be sore.
I guess that explains that.
Apologies.
I suppose there really wasn't any other way.
Sorry,
I'm just going back with my team.
Okay.
I thought maybe it would help incapacitate you enough that we could stop you, but, well, you just kept going. I don't understand.
You guys seem pretty determined to keep moving.
I don't even really know what we were moving for. I can't recall anything from
Being
public
asleep.
figure to now. Yeah.
I mean, the way we were facing, was that south?
Yeah.
Would that have led south?
That's the
Ah.
southernmost exit from the area, at least.
Good thing we stopped you then. Can you imagine if you had to walk all the way to the south? Oh, it sucks.
Well, they wouldn't. They'd get eaten by a warclaw along the way, but, you know, that's neither here nor there.
Oh, you know. Optimism for them. Who knows?
Well, guess I'll take a leg stab compared to that. I don't even know why we're going that way. I've never used that exit before. I was coming through another one. I have no idea what the region's like.
Guess that guy in the black cloak wanted you guys to go do something.
What would we even do over there? And why us?
Not a clue.
You're from Halston?
Yeah. but
Okay.
I have a pretty unassuming job. It's not like I'm some big figure. What would anyone want with me?
Do you have any magic or the like?
Nope. Like I said, nothing really to me that I feel like would make me a target for whatever this was.
Yeah.
Who knows, man? Widows like that always do weird shit.
Yeah. Just didn't realize there's a weirdo right here. Now I have to check my windows for cloaked people every night.
Well, at the very least, I'll make sure you guys get back safe, and not to, you know, ask again, that's probably not a great thing to remember, but what, he just tapped you on the head and then lights out?
Pretty much. I didn't say anything to him. He just stared down at me. And, well, they reached down and I'm here.
They're down?
Okay.
Yeah, everyone else is heading is still.
No.
In. Oh, I'm sorry. My bad.
You said he looked down at you. How tall was he?
I was laying in my bed, so trying to
Oh.
give a real accurate assessment.
Ugh,
Maybe
seriously
like
creepy.
Oh.
a foot over me, possibly.
Down to your house? That's terrifying.
Under the house while I was sleeping.
Seems to be Umbra.
More of yours.
Okay.
More of them.
Umbra.
Your friend very close to God.
Be
Hey,
on the
Lumbra.
lookout for people walking with their eyes closed. We've got sleepwalkers. We don't know what's
I
causing
heard.
it, but they all walk in the same direction.
Anyone know where the runes are at?
The ruins? Or runes?
Runes. Apparently the sleepwalkers
Oh,
are
little
leaving
bird
runes around.
things?
Have we seen them?
That archway there. Just keep looking down at like every one of like these larger bits of ice, and you'll find some weird bird thing on the floor.
Did we see?
Got it.
I haven't really got a specific. I
Did-
don't know.
Yeah.
Does Acteris know about this?
I don't think so.
On the ground.
Yeah, he's with us. I think he said that he was gonna
So
take
one
care
of
of
them
it.
were
I might have
sitting
misheard
there.
him.
I saw.
Okay, thank you.
Yeah.
As far as
I
can
think
tell, you
that's
guys
what's
weren't
being
sure.
referred
It
to.
seemed like you were following him.
Well, sorry for anything we might have done.
No, you could use
Other than hobble around and go, oh, the desert, and oh, sand. You
So
don't really do
if-
much, so you're totally fine.
What's up?
You didn't see them actually carve the runes into the ground, did you? They didn't
Nuh-uh.
actually write them.
Not a thing. Just
Okay.
they were
was just
walking
there.
and it kind of lined up where they were walking.
Okay. They walked out the south side of the keep, most likely.
I wonder if there's any more that we missed
Are those
on the
us?
way
Or
here.
those
That's Monty on the right, and
It looks like
Yorl,
Monty.
and then
Yeah.
I can't tell who's on. Oh, Helma. I think it's Helma. Oh, it might be Ivyr. Hard to tell. I assumed from the pole arm, but I forget that his nonsense. I mean, it would make sense that they're both Aqua,
I'm
right?
wondering if we missed any more runes on the walk here.
Once we get these people back, we can do a more thorough search. But
Talia, do we know if Malik was going to stay stationed on the airship?
he was planning to just sort of hang out around the tents. I assume that he's been informed, given that people have been running around and seem to know things. But if he hasn't, well, we'll find him after this.
What we do. Well, it's more
Yes, I need to talk to him.
Well, you're
And
doing
the
a
whole
pretty good job
reason.
so far.
Yeah, we try. Considering our recent run-in with Rift Beast, kind of messed up town a little bit. We're trying to
there it is.
sort out for you guys. We'll get it fixed right away. Promise.
Well, still anyone trying to fight those things. Appreciate it.
Let's go.
I can't imagine the same thing myself.
Yeah, it's a little crazy as an idea, but kind of made it work so far.
God.
Here we go. Town, home sweet home. I guess you might want to triple check all your locks and doors and windows and all that kind of thing.
I'm certain that there are many from Halston who have no great love for those of us from Rosewood, but if there is anything that any of you need related to this, my name is Talia. I'll provide what assistance I can. Do you all live alone?
Once they're back in town, we know they're safe.
Yup.
Go bolt it the other direction, me up with the rest of the team.
Yes, I do.
Sounds good. Things of note. Last notice guy is getting busy doing stuff. Breaking people.
I think I'm gonna eat some bread and then pass out.
That sounds
Tired
nice.
as fuck.
Elenia,
Maybe some sort of soup too.
from what you saw, the effect is something that might linger, or
I'm assuming these guys
is
had
it
none left
finished?
too.
probably. We'll
thank
have
you
to
all again.
maybe,
Should be
increase the number of
completely
people we got
finished.
Take care.
where are you sleeping,
Be well.
by the way? I don't know if you're a little
I
far
stopped
away from the cave. It might be
the
worth trying to
active
move a little closer.
spell.
Okay.
You know the
Alright.
like right outside the cave. There's the
Another
big,
one would
like,
have to be cut on
archway
them.
ruin thing. I'm sleeping in that archway.
Okay.
So I'm pretty up high.
Let's find Malik. Make sure he's caught up.
Yeah.
Okay, you guys tell Malik we're gonna go run back to our team.
Yeah.
So,
Go ahead.
see ya.
Understood.
Hail, Tara. Your captain and Penny went in the other direction looking to meet up with your team, so...
Okay, we should go.
I'm sure that Penny will be able to find you, but if you're looking for them, that's where they've gone.
Keep an eye out for more of those.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
We're gonna go make sure that Malik is caught up, and then we'll go from there.
Sure. The question I was asking you earlier was dependent on Clan Magnus or anything like that.
No idea whether it's Magnus or not. It could be. Seems unlikely. They don't really care if someone has an occult affinity or occult magic, but I've never known any of them to have mind magic. However,
okay.
I am not of Magnus any longer. It would be best that people not know that we have that name amongst us. That's why I stopped you earlier.
Sure.
So do you think they've changed since you last saw them?
In what way?
Taken on... I mean, it's the end of the world, people get desperate. Do you think this is something they are capable of?
Certainly. I mean, I don't think... I have no specific knowledge of any mages with the relevant capabilities. But Magnus is certainly the kind of people to use them. Honestly, I think it would be very unlikely that they would... The most out-of-character thing that I've heard at all is that they're attacking people this close to Halston. If they have that, they must have strength enough for it. Maybe they've increased in numbers. Or maybe they have a mind mage.
Did you hear what Rin had found on the other side of the walls?
No.
Dead men from the guards, the watch of the town.
Okay.
Clothes missing. Yeah.
Tara, where's Lorian?
No idea, sir. Thought he was with you.
We'll leave you to that.
He's in town?
I'm gonna make sure Malik's caught up.
What? Hey.
He knows about the things Rin had found. And so does the guard in the city. Hopefully
Do you know where
they'll
he
find
is?
something tomorrow.
Have you seen him?
He was in there.
Okay.
Not sure now.
Alright, thank you.
As well. Let's go with him. Alright, to town, Tara. Stay safe.
Are you alright, Ivir?
Yes, just grabbing some water.
Okay.
Have you all heard about the sleepwalking people yet?
We found 2 of the 4. Elenia was the one able to wake them.
Anything to note about them?
Seems like it's likely mind magic. Otherwise, they seem to at least mostly live alone, or so they've said. Not much of substance. They saw a hooded figure. One was at least in bed for it. He touched them on the head, and then they remember waking up. They don't remember anything about the dream. They don't remember anything else. Seeing all of their tents set up, I'm glad we didn't try to sneak in here as well. Right. Anyone have thoughts?
Howdy.
Hi. I'm just wondering what the orange DM card is.
Where? You see.
I was also looking. We're vaguely here looking for Malik. I assume that he's, somewhere then not. Well, yeah. We're just trying to fill him in. Nothing important. Hi, Ivy. Anyone know who that girl was?
What girl?
Get you some boxes of food and supplies.
Okay, thank you. The one that was out with us at the path. She was wearing a white tunic, looked reasonably expensive, had a thing that was spinning. Probably Aether Tech. Yeah.
Malik is there.
Huh?
Malik.
Oh. Hail, Chancellor.
Here.
You've heard
Everything.
Have you heard anything about the sleepwalkers?
I have not. No. Who's sleepwalking?
Two groups of us encountered two pairs of sleepwalkers. Eyes closed, snoring, muttering, sleepwalking. They were wandering, at least from the direction of the city itself, and headed out. There's a southern pass that leads out. They were talking about sand and lots of people. Elenia was able to wake them, but we didn't have any other way of doing so.
All right. Strange. Did they say anything after you woke them up, or?
They were surprised that they were there. They all remembered being, within the stronghold last night. At least one was abed at the time. A cloaked figure was above them, touched them on the head, and then they remember waking up. One felt as though they'd been walking for days. I don't know what... They weren't. They remember our crash, so... There are also some markings that we found on the ground.
Some markings?
It seemed as though maybe there was a path of them that they were following. It was bird of some sort. Anyone a good enough artist to recreate it? Otherwise, I'll take my best stab.
I only saw it briefly.
Some sort of bird, I don't know. Wings curled around. That's not a very good representation, but I am not an artist. They were on the ground.
Can you show me where this is?
So, before we leave, I need to talk to you about something quickly. It's imperative that we know before we leave.
I figured. Come into my privacy room, I guess.
Anyway, that girl, I think she was here when we crashed. She lives
He was
here,
talking
I
with
think.
Certainly, I just wasn't sure why she was with us. Or some of us, right?
She's been following us around.
She was talking with a number of people yesterday.
People have been talking to her. Mm.
Okay.
I don't like that there is a potential mind mage somewhere here.
Yeah.
And me and Riley possibly saw them watching us. This is a big maybe. But there was a figure, probably. Did we tell you? We told you. That was on top of the cave.
Yeah.
Then when we looked, they disappeared in shadow.
When they were there, standing there, was there smoke while they were simply standing there? It's hard to see, I know.
I think Riley would know that one. They were the one that was outside longer and was looking up at it when I came out of the cave. When I came out, I looked up, right as smoke vanished.
I think Riley has seen Shoth, so probably it wasn't. Was it one of the hooded figures, perhaps, that we saw in Kenvale? And again in Kava?
I know those ones well. I recognize those if we see them. But I do not know. I only saw the shadow.
Okay.
And the smoke. I did not get a good look. Well, I probably might, if they're watching us, or if they start telling people in the town that we helped them, specifically me, I might have a target on my head.
They might not really understand. We didn't describe it on purpose. Or I didn't describe it on purpose.
Mm.
Did you describe that you woke
That's why I
them?
did not.
Did anyone describe that they were woken by Elenia?
I think a
Neither
few
wasn't
people did.
described. At least to
Maybe
Umber
the
it
others
wasn't.
did. But they just know that maybe I woke them. They don't know how. Don't
Exactly.
think. I mean, I was the first person they saw when they all woke up.
Yeah, but...
Alright.
Alright, we should go, yes?
Yes.
Okay.
Mm.
Alright.
Remarkable how many people hear that there's a clan of Reavers and Palvandorians in the area, and yet they still wander around alone. Idiots.
A lot of them, yes.
The guy's gonna get himself killed.
He's been remarkably lucky thus far.
Someday it has got to run out.
Yeah.
They only get No sympathy from me when that happens.
What? Oh, I. It's quite alright.
You guys headed to the marker?
Yeah, we're going to show Malik the runes.
I believe I recognize it, but I want to see it with my own eyes.
Okay.
Oh. Slippery ice.
Hi, Ventus.
Hey, Lamber.
Oh.
Weird.
The Chancellor might recognize the...
Very well.
I'm not a very good artist, so... A lot of people use bird iconography.
Yeah. Hold on.
Oh. Bunny.
Well, want the good news or bad news?
I assume the good news is you recognize it.
Yes. It is the personal sigil of a shade. I believe the name they go by is Crow. A poison specialist. So definitely in the area. Shit.
Apparently there are more of these, though I don't think we saw any others than this one.
Ignis
You know
stated
what
there was
the others
some.
are?
There was one.
There's two. One here and
Are
then
they
one
the
down
same?
there in those bones. They're the exact
Oh.
same, yeah, from what I could tell.
Same sigil.
Yeah.
Well. I don't. He could simply be signaling to other shades that he is working in the area. In fact, that is most likely what he is doing. Do not know if this pertains to us at all. I would say unlikely, considering how recently we dropped into the area.
Yeah.
But, hang on. I'll let everybody else know. Team captains.
Cool.
Just a general alert for team captains. There has been sigils found in the area of a known shade named Crow. He is a poison mage. Don't think he's here for us, just be aware. Not much
Any-
we can do there, but
Yeah. Any orders in particular?
Here they come.
No orders in particular. Have you completed your missions?
We made it maybe halfway around the area before we found the walkers. We can resume that if you'd like.
You guys want to go check out the?
Please do.
All right.
Check out the. I was gonna say, you guys want to go check out the fishing village and see if it is actually abandoned or.
Yeah.
Thank you.
You know, if
I like to
any,
get down on mental
you
map.
know, if any individuals hear about this from Favira, that they can look for it. At least Nov.
Ah.
Oh, the
Malik
bodies?
knows. He's the one who sent me to the guard.
Yeah. Good
No,
luck.
I was going about the burial church.
I would say we probably shouldn't be poking around too much.
You should give the order to not. Otherwise, some are going to
I
stray.
think they're just shallow graves, but if you want.
Talia.
Yeah.
Please,
You have a moment. I had a question.
What's up?
All right, team captains.
we-
Just
Oh,
in
we
case
found a bunch
it
of,
needs to be said, don't go poking around for the shed. Just be aware that they are in the area.
All right, go on.
Okay, so Rin found a bunch of shallow graves of people who were killed, most likely by head trauma. And I was wondering if does Clan Magnus that you know of have a tradition of burying their the people they've killed.
I mean,
we asked specifically because it was basically a perfect circle around a bush.
Not a particular. It depends on the context. I suppose if they were trying to hide activities, certainly, but not in that way, probably. A lot of. If they were killing just for sport, they'd just leave the bodies wherever. Usually. But it's been 2 years and a lot changes in.
Of course. We just wanted to ask in case you had any information.
Not specifically.
Thank you,
No.
regardless.
It would be consistent with there's a practice we have of arranging stones. You remember from the hill or from the mountain, and that's a tradition that I built that shrine. Magnus builds others like it, usually. A lot of us carry the stones on us and simply build it and dismantle it. But no. Where are the bodies?
You know where the mushroom trees are?
Roughly, yeah.
All right. So if you take this path, say you're at the mushroom trees, and you're at that junction, and the door's this way, and the path continues that way, you go off the path this way, and follow the wall until it goes from white to blue, and the trees go from pine to the bare ones here. I don't know what they are on a look, but you'll find a circle of shallow, light snow, and there's about 6 of them arranged around one, basically, bush.
Okay. All right. Thank you.
It's spitting distance from the ruins where I've heard tell Magnus may be setting up, which is why the assumptions were made.
What word has indicated that they're in the ruins?
One of these. Or maybe it was Terra? There were camps in there. I thought someone said it was...
There's like 2 tents and a fire.
Oh.
There's someone camping
Then
there.
maybe I'm fucking wrong. Yeah, no, it got
It's
around that maybe
possibly
that
not.
was...
We can still take some time to investigate while we're scouting. Possibly.
Okay. All right.
And we'll
In
do
any
fastest
case,
where we can, though.
we'll continue on with our
We'll
stuff
leave
then.
you to your devices.
But yeah, no, I don't know anything about it. Sorry. All right.
No worries.
Be
Let's
well,
go for the
Ignis.
fishing village.
Also,
Take a good.
watch out for the cave with stalactites. They look loose. You'll know when you
There's
find
a
a body
possible
impaled
body.
by a stalactite and on the ground. You'll know it's the one.
Oh, yeah. Okay. I don't make it a habit of staying underneath, stalactites very long.
Yeah, it's not
Kinda hard not to.
I've been there. Thank you.
Do you all hear about the bodies?
Unless y'all would prefer otherwise, at this point I've traveled with every team except Ventus today.
No objections?
What is our goal now, Captain? Are we continuing our task, or...?
Pretty much. I figured if we're in the area, I may as well look at the ring of bodies in case I happen to recognize it, but I doubt it. It's more just if we're already in the area. Have I taken us... Yeah.
They said shallow graves, right?
Yeah.
Curious.
The...
Well, some sort of animal carcass along the path of ways back.
Was... Where?
That is different. Oh, did you not see it?
I
It was around over there. Near the cave along the path that sort of winds around on the right of the path in a little nook there was an animal carcass.
Okay.
Bones.
Oh, it was reduced to bone. Okay.
Dissolved.
Sorry, I still call bones carcass.
No, it's perfectly fine. I just... bones themselves are... well... They merit less consideration on my part here. I'm not used to caring, but... that doesn't mean there's...
fresh, which is why I did not point it out when I saw it.
Yeah.
Some of the mushrooms over here might be good for alchemy.
Okay.
I'll grab some.
Elenia, do you want to help her? And then Yuki and I, and if you want to as well, we'll go looking for those bodies. Just over this way.
Okay.
Hello, corpses around a bush. See them. I mean, Rin indicated that they were this way, but it might be they're further along. Or mayhaps she was describing and I misunderstood. There's a stone?
Said there was a change of the stone.
Oh, the trees, right.
So,
There. Okay. In there, likely. Probably. Maybe. Somewhere.
probably.
We'll let the others catch up. Unsurprising that the area around the stronghold itself is relatively sparse on useful plants. Excellent.
My pockets are nearly full, so.
I have space if needed.
Understood.
I have so many fun guys in my pockets.
Hey.
I'm warming up to them.
What, the puns?
Yes.
See, they're not that bad.
Ever since I dreamed of that one that I told you this morning, I've like, it's awakened something within me.
It's awakened something in you.
Yes.
Well, it seems Ventus is gonna have 2 pun enjoyers.
That crew is going to shit on us at one point, and I am going to shoot it. With my mind.
Yeah?
The crew. What? I'm gonna shoot the bird.
I'm going to shoot the bird in my mind.
Oh.
It flew right over our heads.
I think I've seen this before.
You mean this specific thing or this pattern?
They do this. They dump bodies.
Is it from disease?
Don't know.
I mean, if they were all head wounds.
Helston does, or some other clan.
Austin, but there also might be someone else doing it. I don't know.
I mean, these graves are large enough for, unless they're all giant dragonkin and furbolgs, there's probably a lot of people in each. Or, I mean, a couple in each, at least.
They said they were just head wounds, right?
I assume that they didn't check every corpse, but that's what they... Yeah, that's what Philia said, yeah.
Part of me would say maybe they're putting them out of their misery if they were sick or something, but...
Could be.
Doesn't seem... There are more efficient ways to do so than just caving their heads in.
Yeah. Yeah, I can't think of anything clever.
Maybe shooting that crow wouldn't be a bad idea.
You have something for it?
Not really, unless it can get close to me in 4 meters. Perhaps we've got something new.
I mean, I can try and throw my knife at it, but it is not really a throwing knife. And also, I have not practiced in throwing, so
Please don't.
my aim
No.
will be shit.
If you throw that knife and it comes down on us.
I'm not going to throw it straight up in the air.
What if the crow's
There's an
straight up
angle.
above us?
Angle! There is an angle to throw it. Like throw it in front of us. So as long as you're not like walking into it, you should be fine. Could be a good spot to hide.
Yeah.
Didn't see any plants when we were in here the other day, but that doesn't mean there weren't any.
Not a bad idea to look. There was a camp around here, right?
Yeah, over there.
Just remembering. Did anyone ever find out who it was from?
No.
I did.
are those more alchemical buns over there?
Where?
I think I remember you. Tall, bright red.
Yeah. Yeah.
Doesn't seem that important.
The rest of it can't fit in my pocket, so you might have to take some. Thanks.
Yeah. The fire is burning at the camp. I didn't see anyone, but if there is someone, I'd rather not start a fight. Nothing in here. Do you know of anything other than mind magic that would create the symptoms we saw in the sleepwalkers?
None that I'm immediately aware of. Given enough time and practice, possibly you could use electricity, but not for multiple people. That'd be trying to directly puppet someone using their own nervous system. But we'd be talking about a spellcaster having to spend hours over someone's head without interruption before they can even start to move them.
Yeah. Well, and they wouldn't be asleep then, probably. I mean, maybe, I guess. You could, theoretically.
Unless they're very deep sleepers, someone looming over you for 6-7 hours.
Putting lightning inside of you. Yeah. Oh. It's more of a fall.
I mean, I don't think it could be another magic without a centered on the head.
I mean, I'm going to operate under the assumption that it's what seems obvious until we have any reason to believe that it's anything else. Maybe it's something with the powers that be, but...
Has Rosewood dealt with mind magic yet? Previously, any mind mages?
We think the pirates were mind mages.
Pirates.
There was a group of probably not actually pirates that we encountered first at the island and then subsequently in Norandel. Yeah. Most of them are dead, I believe, but they had a... Well, they launched attacks that were pretty outrageous. I remember hearing that they were in Linvale, which was the city on the other side of the island, and the village. These useful?
Yeah, they are. I'm just gonna break it down. They're normally rather large. Take small bits.
Sure, if he was a mind mage, probably was, but
Who?
there was a man back in Norandel that the Vesper got into contact with a group or something. Did some sort of ritual to fix Amber's mind magic spell that was on her.
Fix is certainly a choice of words.
Fixie. You know what I mean.
I do. Though I think it might be just as easily described that Isabel was killed.
Not my business, not going to ask about it, but
I am
nonetheless.
not going to keep talking about this.
Probably for the best. Then were those hooded figures in Kaba, right? That was spotted?
The hooded figures we've
These
encountered
hooded figures in
before,
Kaba.
we don't have any particular reason to believe that they have mind magic, to my understanding, but they somehow managed to transport Luca a very great distance, hundreds of miles, in almost no time, is my understanding. They also might be able to control rift beasts.
Right.
Yeah. We saw them first in Kenvale, I believe. I think it was in Kenvale.
Yes.
Right, Mordred climbed the wall. We wouldn't have bothered if we already kind of knew who they were.
And while we were inside the city walls, they would pop in the watches.
Yeah.
And when we turned to look at them, they would disappear. They had some sort of mask, I believe.
I never really got a good
If I'm
look.
remembering correctly.
Should we just cut off a bit?
Yeah. But yeah, the pirates, they raided the school once and they had this ability. I only heard report of it. I was in medical suffocating at the time. But they apparently had some sort of ability to compel people to stay in place.
Oh.
Yes,
That
I
was
was.
awful.
Yes, I was exposed to it as well. They can cast a large area. Just everyone could not move, could not speak. So I couldn't even attempt to just incant spells towards them.
That's terrifying.
It lasted for what felt like forever. It was terrifying.
It sounds to be it.
Not super clear how they managed to make it off the island. If they were, well, I suppose they would have had a ship somewhere. But we heard that it was grounded. I thought something wrong with it.
Remember when we encountered them again in Norndolm? Most of the crew had the devouring.
Yeah. We made some agreement that I don't remember the exact terms of, but we went to look at their. Oh, for the return of Mordred, I think.
Yes.
If our healers looked at their devoured. Now let's diverge here. This one goes back to the wall. Okay. I suppose let's go the other way around for now. We'll cut across. Cover more territory. Cover more ground.
Understood.
Ah.
Good eye, sir.
Good eye.
Just turned right at the right time.
Still something we need. Primarily the stalk of this one. Get the rest of the petals off. Thanks.
Rather useful to know that Elenia's talent is helpful, though.
I don't know if I should take that like, and okay.
I'd say take it as
It was
a
useful
compliment.
before.
It is useful to know that that is something you can do, not your ability is useful because of that one piece of information. You have many skills, Elenia.
Just keep complimenting me.
Don't think we will. Don't want our lieutenant to get a big head.
Oh wow. The hand is already pretty big. That's true. But did I tell you that I can also remove portions?
What?
Like Jacqueline's potion shroud.
I suppose that makes... I mean, alchemy is, you know... I suppose it's magical. I mean, you know...
Like how you pull from the mana from the surrounding world, we use the reagents that hold the mana.
Yeah.
To create things.
I mean, it is so good to know. I'm glad that I did test it.
really good to know.
Good to know for us. If anybody outside like finds out that I can do that, is not good.
We've got your back, and so does the rest of Rosewood.
This is that spot that I thought everyone was camping in. I think it would have been better, but
It's nice. It's really nice.
can't probably get those ones up top, but
No chance. Unless you think you can climb up there, Elenia.
I've never checked, but I'm told these ones are poisonous. Is that...
They're they're highly poisonous.
Do we need them?
No, I don't think so. Unless we want to poison someone.
Let's, you know.
Let's not.
Well, the small blue cap ones over there.
No, those come in handy. Definitely, I recognize them. Just need a couple, not too many. Thanks. I wonder if there is a way to get up onto that cliff. Way back around.
I would... Yeah. Be careful with it. All right.
I hate these fucking crows.
Looks like you might be able to go up that right side, but considering that's all ice, once you're off the rocks, I'm not sure we should bother risking it.
I mean, how useful is the plant?
We've got enough as it is, but it wouldn't hurt. Maybe we can get Rin to come by later if need be. She'd be better at grabbing it, I'm sure.
As I said, it may be false perspective. I was looking at it from a different angle.
There's no way in hell I'm gonna climb up there.
Oh. Nah, too steep. Maybe? Nah. I could do it if you gave me an afternoon, but...
Maybe we can come back another time. I didn't know you were much of a climber, though.
I mean, I ran across ice with not much trouble. Shouldn't be that crazy.
True. But I feel like climbing's a different ballpark.
There are some areas that are basically glaciers. If you want to get around, you gotta go up.
You've trekked over them.
Yeah.
Impressive.
Well, as it turns out, if you go to places that are hard to get to, it's relatively easy to pass unnoticed as a large group of murderers.
You can get up sand pretty quickly.
Yeah, that's fair. Sand is bullshit. That stuff's awful.
Sand is bullshit.
Snow. Snow is bullshit. I hate the snow. Bullshit.
You know what I miss? I miss the greenery of Psithurism. That's just nice.
No, I was just starting to get used to flowers. Green. Everywhere. I think that a bit more than the blinding white.
Remember back in A6 how there was that giant field of flowers?
Yes.
Have them all over in Psithurism. It's beautiful. I've seen fields stretch as big as Halston. Seems to go on for miles, endless.
Crazy.
I'm not sure you ever had to
imagine.
pull a cart full of supplies to the forests of Psithurism.
I've actually had to once.
That's not fun.
It is not fun at all.
My pockets are about full with this, I think. Depending on which part of it we need.
Could take a bit more. Do you have some? Thanks, Yuki. There you go. I think that should be enough of that plant specifically.
Okay. Alright. We'll lose daylight pretty soon. I think we might want to head back, see what's up with the others, see if they've found anything of substance.
We should have enough alchemical ingredients. What's this to the right of us? Just an invasion.
This is the slavers' camp.
Oh, fishing village.
No.
Oh. Great.
Hell no.
No.
You okay?
VRChat. No. I just had a close encounter with the stalactite. It's nothing. How are things on your end?
We're alright.
We're fine.
Pretty okay.
Alright, good.
Where is Lubin?
They're down by the fishing village. Me and Sherry were just getting out and see standing around, so I wanted to just see if everything's alright with the sleepwalking.
Be careful of heading up alone.
Yeah, I know.
With the Forsaken and Shades in the area now.
And Reavers.
Poison one. Lumin, or at least.
Somewhere, Rift Beasts.
What?
Yeah, Lumin, or at least find the possibility of like reavers or whatever it is by the fishing village because they plan on putting down traps, so they'll be marking that down at some point.
They're putting down traps for reavers.
Around parts of the village, but it's not going to be in any of the pathway.
No, I believe part of that is because of the fact they plan to camp, or had plans to camp in that abandoned fishing village.
They are camping at the abandoned fishing
Is it
village.
abandoned now?
Has been. Monty, according to Monty, he was in there for over a week before we got to him.
Yeah. I haven't been in the Halston area in, well, I can't remember, several years, I think. Nil, since we have you here, you needn't an answer now, certainly, but Ventus would happily have you on our team if you wish it.
Yes. I can think about it.
Take your time.
You seem surprised by that.
I don't know.
Just like we were saying in the campfire the other night.
Well, unless someone's inside, I have nothing to do here, which means that I might head towards the city.
Has a very particular way about teasing. If you don't like it, you should talk to her about it. I'm sure she would understand and appreciate that you brought it up.
Hello, everyone.
I don't want to annoy her.
Aside from the sleepwalkers. Oh, sorry, go on.
No, Nil was looking for you. He's
Nil is here. I'm pointing behind me, but he's not. He's outside.
I know.
Okay.
Is there any news other than the sleepwalkers?
Did you hear the thing about the crow guy?
Yeah.
And that's about it.
Okay.
Did you hear about the Palvandorian spies?
Spies?
I still think it's a bad omen. I got attacked by a crow.
There might be Palvandorian spies in the city, and Barrett said that his father's looking for them or something like that.
We're supposed to report it to Barrett or his sister or his father if we find any.
His sister, the girl in the tunic with the aether tech, whatever?
Glasses and like the floating.
Oh, right.
thing.
She had a rite of, what was it? Rite of challenge or
clear,
something?
this
I don't know.
is,
She came back bloody. And
What?
Barrett said it was fun. Yeah, something. She had a rite. She
challenged
I'm
someone?
probably.
She won.
Yeah,
Well,
she did
yeah.
win,
Someone challenged her.
But
Oh.
I assume she won because she came back bloody.
Well, some of it is... They're not always to the death.
Long-haired, maybe elf-looking guy.
I don't know who challenged them. I just saw him come back with a body.
Weird.
I think it was with the person she was arguing
Whichever.
with on the road.
That's what I'm wondering.
Were there witnesses that it was an actual challenge?
Huh?
Of little import, I guess.
I don't know.
Alright.
There has to be a witness if there's a challenge.
Because some of us are, I think, going to depart, so perhaps we'll see you all later.
Sure. Just really quick, just so you, just so there's no wires crossed. The whole thing about Palvandorian spies was a request from Barrett's father, not any orders that we have that are standing.
Given that we crashed their airship a couple of days ago, I think we probably have an interest in it at the very least.
Yeah, I just want to make sure it's clear.
Yeah. Thank you.
Mm-hmm.
Well, that's like Palvador's really hostile with us. Like they try to take our.
I'm gonna leave the supplies here with the rest.
I don't think we should like them.
I'm not really sure that that's actually what happened.
I'm sure Rin's gonna be happy.
Fingers crossed. Hellbound.
Do you know where Malik is right now?
No, we haven't seen him in the better part of an hour. He's not inside, I don't think, unless he's.
I need to have a we need to inform him. The Archbishop is pissed. For some reason, he says that he got a vision from one of the Celestines in Ordo that someone in green from Rosewood is apparently currently messing with the Celestines. And now he's trying to find the entirety of Terra Team and wants to have a conversation with them.
Okay. Well, we will go. You find Malik. We'll go looking for Terra and/or him, I guess.
Is currently on it. She already has Solus and Penny, but again, the rest of the team is what I'm finding. I'm focusing on Malik right now.
All right.
Any aid would be appreciated.
Yeah. You might check the big tent in there. It's possible that he's, settled down to work on things, but.
It could be which big tent are we specifically talking about?
The one in the back corner he had ducked into for a few minutes, so you might try looking in there and yeah.
I'll check out that then, thank you.
Hail, Winter. Have you perchance seen Terra?
Yeah, they're right over there.
Okay, thank you.
Just over there.
Good, Riley's here.
Okay.
Do you know where the rest of yours
Get
are?
ready for a fight if we have to.
Do you know where the rest of yours are?
In a cave somewhere.
In the well, you have heard from, I assume, what's going on.
Yeah.
We heard from Barrett.
None of them had any connection. Yeah, none of them had anything to do with it. It's just us, so we're gonna go deal with it.
Okay.
What?
Archbishop has basically said
Unless
that
you're talking about something completely different, in
No,
which case,
the
please
Archbishop
continue.
stuff.
Okay. Alright.
How?
Archbishop basically said a message. Lawton gave him a message, not that, about a few minutes ago, saying that somebody in our group is interfering with gods.
I'll give you the clip notes because I don't want to keep secrets. We were trying to pray to Valkyrie and ended up, we got teleported to the battlefield where Valkyrie and Festus were fighting a big army of Ordo. A group of them turned around to attack us. We defended ourselves. That's about it.
Okay. Well,
yeah, it's.
I mean, you know that, like, you might just not be, like, this is not a great situation to just voluntarily walk into. I mean, you would know better, but...
He's requested them.
Well, we defend ourselves once.
Yeah, what do we do? Avoid them and all of a sudden they come charging for the rest of Rosewood? Like...
I don't know enough about
I would
the
prefer to
dynamics
get
here.
it
We'll be on guard.
at this point.
I mean...
Yeah, and also keeping him waiting probably isn't
Alright.
super helpful. We'll be okay. If any of us get injured, we'll run back. But we're not going to try to start a fight, if anything. We'll just defend ourselves.
Well, good luck.
Good luck, Penny.
Yes.
Okay, hurry.
Be careful. Alright, Philia.
Yeah, could you actually check and see if Bryn and Murtis are still up on the mountain?
Oh, see if they're up there? Yeah, I got you. What did you want me to say?
Well, hopefully Barrett will be able to find Malik faster than we can. I have...
I'm waiting for them. Join them, so at least I'll clear this in there.
Oh, well, gotcha. Tell him Philia's waiting.
I have questions that I'd like to ask some of the people inside the stronghold. I assume Yuki's coming with me, but I don't expect the other two of you to if you'd rather do anything else.
I mean, I am not doing much.
Alright.
I'll follow you.
Let's see who's out and about. Might be possible that nobody wants to talk with us, in which case that's fine. Indeed, I think it rather likely, to be honest. If a bunch of us have been poking around all day...
Side note, if possible, I'd like to talk to the whole Ventus later tonight.
Alright.
Mm-hmm.
We'll, after we're done in here, we can...
Yeah.
Ale merchant.
Ooh.
May I ask what you're selling?
Let's see, I have dyes, I have seasonings, I have flour, wheat, lavender, onions, garlic. What do you need?
Anything we might need on your front?
Hey, hello, Lumen. Bye, Lumen.
That's not... okay.
Nothing in particular.
Might I buy the answers to a few questions? But there are reavers in the area.
I have not a clue.
I don't know. I'll take some of the lavender as well.
Ah, okay. Would you like it in powder form or just plant?
Plant is fine.
Okay. Get you some. Here you go. 4 copper. Thank you. Enjoy.
Thank you.
Should we follow her?
Do you know where she's going?
She didn't say anything.
She might just be... Are you alright?
Oh yes, I was just wondering.
Hmm. If there's...
You saw someone. I see.
Each part that I have here is meant to be an extension of a combat-oriented limb. Right now here you are seeing what I made today, as well as this one on my back. Although they help
We
me
might ask her some questions while we're in the area. Though I don't want to stay over long if, you know, we might be not welcome here soon.
I had a bit of a quarrel coming to here. Hold on, I hear footsteps.
It's Ventus.
Apologies. I don't mean to
Hail,
interrupt.
Ventus.
Is this a private conversation?
Not really. We were just nerding about Aethertech.
Fair enough.
If you wish to join, I didn't really see a problem.
What can we do for you?
Actually, I was wondering if you might be willing to answer some questions. You're a local, yeah? You're...
Yeah, sure. Private or you can ask?
It doesn't have to be private. I just... my name is Talia. Well met.
Mila?
Heard there have been Reaver attacks in the
What would
area?
you like to know? Pardon?
We've heard there have been Reaver attacks in Clan Magnus.
Yeah. Yeah, that's true.
People disappearing.
Yeah. Can confirm that.
Can I ask why you think it's them?
That's something you probably should ask my father. I think he's around at the moment. He's the one that mostly strategizes for, well, the whole stronghold, and he probably has a better explanation than me.
More than fine. I was just considering the...
Can we
Go on.
ask something back? Why are you interested in it? You don't know why you're interested into the situation?
I'm familiar with Magnus.
Familiar in what sense?
I was once a part of it.
Okay.
They'd kill me if I went back to them now.
How long was this, if I may ask?
How long ago? How long was I with them?
Yeah, how long ago were you around them?
A year and 9 months or so.
Have you had any interactions with them before coming here?
You mean in the north?
Yes.
No.
Understood. Thank you for making me aware of this fact. I hope there's not going to be any issues since you are one of the people allowed inside of the walls here.
I suspect there are many who would not be pleased with it. Though, for what it's
I'm
worth.
not pleased with it either.
I was born into Magnus. The reason I'm no longer with them is that I killed a few of my clan and fled.
You seem quite eager to give that information. Either you are speaking the truth or you are lying in a very cunning manner.
You have it sworn upon my honor that I am telling the truth. I have no knowledge of their presence near the stronghold. If there was information that I thought would help you, I would gladly give it.
All right. Understood. Thank you for this information. I suggest you go speak with my father, and I also suggest that perhaps you don't mention that detail.
But you think I should speak with him nonetheless?
Yes, you should speak with him to perhaps know a little bit more about it. However, I'm unsure how he would react about the fact that you are technically blood of the enemy.
Yeah.
I wonder if he would think that your blood shall be spilled in here, or if you shall remain intact due to the fact that you are with the Rosewood Initiative. I'm not the one you should worry about, but he, possibly. Do you have any more questions for me?
No. No, I don't think so. Thank you very much.
Thank you for sharing. The more I talk with your people, the more it's hard to actually defend them.
Why did you tell her?
She's been hanging
a
on.
death wish?
She's Barrett's sister, and he wants her to know. She certainly would have already.
We should be careful with it. She didn't know, and maybe Barrett knew that it shouldn't be told.
Then what explanation would you have given for my interest?
Something else, anything. We Rosewood, we need to know. You could have done so much more than say that.
Maybe.
It's no maybe. You know you could have.
If it is found out, as well it might be. If some of mine are within these walls, a great way to turn the city on us would simply be to name me anyways. I would rather be in a position where I can swear as I did that I have not lied to any of those from this stronghold.
I can understand that, but you don't know who will turn. She said you should be careful with the father. Then we should be careful with the father. And you don't know if she's gonna tell.
She won't.
You can't be certain, Talia.
You wouldn't have so freely offered
When that comes to it, You should be careful. You know that. We could pull that bridge when that comes, and Rosewood will have your back.
If I were completely certain that they would. We'll not come to any agreement, I think. I understand what you're saying. My hesitation was my consideration. What if Barrett didn't share it? I'm rather confident she wasn't going to.
You can't be certain of those of the North. Alston in particular.
I'm not even certain of the people at Rosewood.
Not even that. Yeah.
What do you want me to say?
I don't know. It's just that I wasn't expecting you to say it. And I thought we were gonna be careful about it. You know how it is here in North. Can't trust anyone. Nobody. They will turn on you.
If she offered me a challenge, she'd lose.
It's not anything. Yes,
Vicky.
of course she would.
Her response is telling as well. Why would she advise me not to tell her father?
I don't know, but you of all people must understand why I am worried about this.
I am in less danger within these walls than I am out there, even if my identity is known here.
You will never know that. Nowhere is safe.
No, it's not. But we don't really do safe anymore, do we? There's a Leviathan bearing down on us, the ship is crashed, we're basically trapped here. If we leave, we'll be set upon by Reavers. Palvindor is in the area, probably wants their ship back, as well as all of the things that we're holding.
Yeah, I know.
I'm
That's
not
why we have
important.
each other.
Not.
Talia, you are important to me.
I'm not important.
You're important to Rosewood.
Yuki.
You're important.
I'm not important to Halston.
You might be. Rosewood Initiative, we have all of these things. All of us can be important. We don't know. We don't know. North sucks. It fucked. I hate it. You hate it. Everyone should hate it. We should be more careful. You should be more careful. I can't. I can't lose you, and you know that. That's why I'm careful. That's why I'm trying to keep an eye and be there for you and be on your back. And if you need me, I'm always here.
No. You always have been.
I don't know what to do. I really don't. I am feeling. I don't know. You're so far away, and I don't know what to do. I've always knew before what I could do. Not anymore.
You have no idea. I don't know what I'm doing. I don't know what the right thing is. We're all lost. In the dark, and most of us aren't any good at it.
Even though if everyone is lost, I don't want you to be lost. But I don't know how to put you out of that.
Neither do I. I have no idea, Yuki.
Like now I'm looking at you and I see it in your eyes. There's so many emotions, but also numbness. Scared.
Yeah.
And I don't know what to do. And I know I can't do anything. Because I will make it worse.
I'm not sure there is worse. Yuki, if there's even the chance that telling her that got me more information, I don't want to be living in a question anymore. I want to know why. I want to know why they think it's my clan. I want to know why they're here, what they're looking for. Because if it's not them, and it is this crow, at least I can sleep easy at night. I'm doing my best.
I know you are. I'm not questioning that you aren't.
No, you
I
just
am
think I'm
scared of you.
reckless.
In saying that, yeah. I didn't expect it.
Honestly, I don't know if I did either. Hail, Riley.
Okay. Hey, just letting you know that the people are getting kicked out now, so just giving you the heads up.
We're being sent away?
Yes.
This because of the thing with
Back to
Ordo?
camp. Most likely, yes. I think things are a bit high right now.
Okay. There's a few more of ours in there.
I need
Just
to
giving
also
you the
get
heads up
Shimmer.
there.
What?
I also need to get Shimmer.
Oh.
Wasn't intentional. Winter kind of opened that topic up within 2 minutes of meeting her.
Okay.
Okay, just making sure that you know that.
I don't mean to interrupt
You don't need to
again,
have a
but
panic attack.
so that you two are informed, most of us are leaving the city. There's some tension. I don't have enough of the details to try to report it, but it's not about. It's not with the
Would it probably
Bronsons.
be in our best interest to follow suit?
I think that might be wise.
Got it.
Tension between what exactly?
With the church.
Oh.
Yeah, of course the church.
Okay, well then in that case, then yes. If not you, at least me. I do not want to be ignorant of their station.
Okay, I'm gonna.
Bad running is all.
Thank you both for your talk with me. I hope to do this again. It was quite pleasing.
Hello again. Are you looking for something? It's something to do with Rosewood. Okay. Is there something that can be done to help you? Is there something that I can do? Planning on jumping in my head? It's fine if you are.
Being, hysterically, whatever. Perhaps I can.
You want me to follow you?
Shield. I don't know if it's possible, but I could give it a look, right?
You want?
There might
I
be
know how
some
to
aspects
get
that
the
can be
mana
improved,
from
either efficiency or. But you also, that is another factor. You know how to make ambient accumulators.
Yes. Let's go. Oh, yeah,
Would
yeah.
that I were smarter.
Come on. Since the power's off on the ship, we should probably get there while
Are
there's
you
still
coming
some
along?
light to
Should I remain here?
bleed into the area. So.
Yes, okay. We'll do the questions thing when we get out of here.
Right.
I've made a friend. We're leaving.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
I might have chugged like a whole mug of honey mead,
Okay.
so I might be a little bit drunk.
All right, hurry up, out, go.
Yeah.
Yep, we're moving.
Yes, that is what my feet are moving in the direction of out.
We are just as confused as you are. Let's be perfectly honest.
I mean, my father should know, and on top of that, whatever. Probably the Raylan saying something to the church or whatever.
Regarding that.
Wait, are you able to see straight?
What?
Yes.
Oh.
Okay. No, because she's drunk the.
But it didn't
honey
hit
mead.
me. It's not going to hit me that fast.
Okay. Wasn't sure.
I'll sit down at some point. Then it'll hit me.
Hmm.
Will be considered trespassers and taken as prisoners.
A quick thing. Ivan made a good point. If you want to.
Linnea,
We witnessed
have you seen
sleepwalkers
Jacqueline?
today under some kind of magical influence.
Yeah, she
I
went
think she went.
already.
We're
Okay.
influenced
Yeah.
to sleepwalk.
Then we'll continue.
It'd be wise to inform your camps of that and Night Watch to also keep an eye. What the fuck?
People are a little slow on the uptake, it seems.
Yep.
She may
We don't really know anything yet.
You wanna? Yeah, take control of the follow, I guess.
There she is.
Are you going to return to camp with us? Okay. There's going to be a lot of attention on you. Is that fine? Are you here for the one that fell? Okay. Is it still in medical?
No, it's already prepared
Okay.
on the pyre. I might have to ask Bronson's sister not to be a part of this.
If it's because of this, okay. I think it's not, but
Ooh, glowing orb.
yeah.
Gold ones are fine. Gold ones are fine. Stay away from the purple ones. If you see a silver one, come to me.
How many spectrums of orbs do you guys have?
0.
Okay, gold good, purple bad, anything else? Tell people.
They do change color.
We'll go into it like that. Okay.
So, how long's this one been around?
I found it a few moments ago. It's here for the one that fell.
Shimmer.
I think people are still gathering, but probably.
She's sleeping right now.
I want to get some food.
Okay. Thank you.
It's here for this.
I can leave it around your tent.
Yeah. Yeah, I would appreciate that.
Well, then Monty will be too, I suppose.
When you're ready.
I'll wait for Riley to get back.
Giant flames?
Yes. I think that's because the torch is already giving me issues, so I'm not really sure where to stand.
Feel free to continue, General. I'm going to be keeping guard just in case people else can come over.
Got it. Thanks.
Are you guys okay?
Yeah, it didn't hurt us.
Good.
I have a debrief when we're done.
Yeah. One hell of a story to tell.
For those of you who can write, would it be okay if you guys gave like a written account of what happened so we can keep track of it?
Get you once like it's over, we do it. Appreciate it.
Sorry, Bush.
Do we know how much longer Riley's going to take?
I'm uncertain.
Okay, we gotta try to find her.
No,
Behind that tree line.
You stay here. You stay here. I've got it.
I suppose it's a good thing she's present too.
Are we sure that's her?
I certainly do. You keep them warm with my body heat within a low temperature, wouldn't you? How much will it be? Don't really know. Made its way back to the bar.
They're wrapping up now. They'll be here shortly.
Would be good, but there's like a big tree in the way. What do you think?
It kind of is an inconvenient tree right there.
Yeah.
Do you want to go chop it?
She's not doing too hot.
Maybe it's on the ruins. They're spiky, but you know what I mean?
I don't like those spiky bits.
I know not the connection. I know not the connection between all of you. But you wouldn't be here if you didn't feel the loss. And I suspect there are few who will say it, even if there are many who would call for you. I'm sorry for your loss.
God's body would burn so easily.
Would you like company, or do you prefer your isolation?
Isolation right now.
Of course.
Thank you, though.
Certainly.
Hello. You seen Lauren?
Yeah.
Lauren, have you seen Lauren?
He's right there.
Mark, come on.
Hmm.
Um,
I wonder mayhaps that I took her from Monty.
Just grappling with it all.
It only occurs to me in hindsight.
It's,
I don't think you did. I think they wanted to be here.
They wanted to be here, but they were waiting where Monty was.
certainly, never thought I'd see one die.
Mayhaps they were going to follow all of us, but this is where they wanted to be, yes.
Yes. So it doesn't matter.
Mayhaps.
Yeah,
Let's get back to the game.
how are you? It seems like you get along well enough with Sarah.
I guess I'm glad that didn't happen given what happened with Sarah, but...
Sorry, just a little bit.
Oh, sir. Yeah. I'll leave a report of all the prices that we agreed to,
It's scary
for
to think about.
supplies, and you can let me know if that's fine or if I should go renegotiate anything like that.
Alright, rough estimate?
Some people seemed to be weird about the prices. It didn't seem that strange to me. Food for 50 people for a number of weeks, building supplies for the ship, as well as the creative medical supplies, and that might have been it.
Yeah.
Roughly about 28 gold or so.
Yeah. Oh. 28 gold?
Well, I'm not exactly a barterer, sir, so I'm sure you could probably get a better price. Or let me know what I should expect. I haven't paid anyone anything yet, but
Okay.
they seem kind of mad about the wall.
Yeah, that's understandable.
I put him in the bar when we were scouting, and I didn't want them to, be in danger.
I'm gonna walk back over to the fire, just so you know.
Yeah, sorry for not being around as much today.
Like a single
Right, so
popper
it's not
will
like
get you
that
like an
bad.
alright
You
meal.
alright?
Yes, I am just sitting here.
Well, then shouldn't that be good? Because, you know, it's food for people for like almost a month, like 50 people.
Close, but not too close to the fire.
Plus the medical and all that. Honestly, most of it came from the medical. I could probably get them to take that down, but yeah, they said 15 gold for a crate.
15 for a single crate?
Yeah.
Say it's more worth it just to hunt ourselves.
Yeah, that rate. Then that knocks it down a good amount then.
Alright,
Focus
on...
But Lumen did find like a fairly better deal. 4 gold for 3 crates of medicine.
with an arrow, probably poisoned.
I can't breathe.
What the hell? Oh shit. Okay.
He needs a net.
I got you, man. I got you.
Jacqueline, antitoxin.
Come on.
Yeah, right.
Where's
the
the-
arrow's still around? Does someone still have the arrow?
Where's the arrow?
No, it's in him.
Okay. You didn't remove it.
Someone take it out now.
I got you, man. I got you. Okay.
Get the poison. I have an antitoxin.
Okay.
We need the poison in.
Poison. Okay. The arrow out, I think. Okay.
The arrow will hold pressure.
Okay, you ready?
Once the arrow's out and the wound is stable, Talia, when he needs the healing, let me know.
Yeah. Okay, take the arrow out. You ready? I'll cover it when I come back. There you go.
Immediately heal.
Okay. Poison arrow. Here you go. You do what you will.
There's gas. Gas.
Okay, we got you. Yeah, we're all good.
What happened?
Poison arrow.
You got shot by poison arrow in the city.
Don't speak it! Don't speak, let them heal you!
I got you.
Hang in there, Barrett.
Make an antitoxin.
I've only got an antitoxin in my hand.
Too much.
Once it's fully closed, you can consume it.
Don't speak, let them heal you!
Okay, you're okay. Anyone else? You're good.
Nobody out alone.
No, you're all good. You're all good.
Let's get him down.
Make them out, but they disappeared in
Sit down.
We're just let him sit.
Sit down.
Yeah. Okay.
Hey, Barrett. Taking care of that worst injury. Do you have any others?
No.
Antitoxin. For the toxin.
We need to take this antitoxin now.
Here.
By the targets. Probably has mission.
We
But to be safe, nobody goes out alone. Try to keep at least an alchemist.
Monty, Celine, and Mila.
I have antitoxin and knowledge of poisons. If something like this happens again and I'm near,
and
she'll be able
something
to save his
happened.
life.
I got shot, and there was gas. Some kind of gas hit us. I'm not sure where they are. Where's my sister? Is she okay?
She went back towards the city.
By herself?
No, she's not alone. Jackson and others followed her.
Good. I don't know what it was. It came from it came from one of the towers. Again, the last thing I saw was me getting hit, and just gas, green toxin. I took a breath in it, and I immediately felt like my throat was clogging up.
Jade. Bro.
Okay.
Poison master.
That must be him. That must be him.
It's there.
It must be. Probably the shade.
Give me the symptoms brush. I might be able to cook up less magic antidote for the rest of your family.
They already.
Oh,
specifically.
no, fair enough, yeah.
It hit one arrow in the throat, but that wasn't the main thing. Specifically, it was gas. I started breathing it in. Immediate burning in the eyes and in the nose. As soon as it happened, less than 2 seconds later, my throat felt like starting to tense up, and I couldn't breathe at all. I was barely breathing. When I was getting dragged over by Celine, I was already starting to feel like I was going to fade.
They're long gone by the looks of it, like down that way. Like, go ahead and go up. I've already gone over there, that way.
Okay. They're going in pursuit of the sister.
Trying to get us her resonance, whatever it is, on. She hasn't been able to see anything.
Okay. He's over this way. His wound has been healed. He's been given an antitoxin. He's okay.
I believe that she may have something.
Someone check on Feline.
Over here.
Yeah.
Need a medic.
Where?
Talia.
Then that
Oh,
means
how?
find Mila. She was near the impact site too.
Where is she?
Does she have an injury, or is it just poison?
No, it was inhalation of it, just the poison.
Was caught in the blast.
She was in the radius of the blast.
Okay. We need another potion.
What's going on?
Jacqueline. Can you make another of
I
those?
don't. I can't.
Okay.
I can't cure it unless it's the right. It's the same poison.
Yeah.
And there's a chance that it's not. If it's
Oh, it's
magic,
nearby the.
if it's magical, then
It's near the arrow as well. The same thing affected him.
Worth a shot.
She's
Can't
gonna
hurt.
tilt your head up into her lap. She's gonna tilt your head up.
There
There you go. There you go. There you go. It's okay. It's okay. It's okay.
Those arrows burst in a cloud if they attack anybody.
Yeah, that's okay. We're gonna see about the. We're gonna see about the antitoxin before I try to treat directly. Okay. But if you stop being able to breathe, all you have to do is squeeze my hand. Okay. I can treat it directly. It'll not fix it, but it'll.
make sure her head's propped up.
Keep
Sherry's
him. Come on.
going to go get the arrow. I should be able to an antidote.
She's gonna. If you can prop your head artery, don't worry about it. But she's.
Yeah, I was gonna say that. This is really uncomfortable for me.
No, you're fine. You're fine. You're fine. You're fine. If anything, here, I'll go a little lower to the ground for you. There you go. There you go. I got you. It's okay. It's okay. It's okay.
Where's the sister?
In the town.
Mila was just around here.
Just so long as she's with someone that can, mention the symptoms if they appear. Yeah.
Jacqueline, I thought that they already made an antitoxin.
I made one.
We need another.
And again, to make another. But the alien also got shot apparently. Yeah.
Good to know.
I'll take 3. Just in case.
The arrows have a radius.
Take this. Feed it to her. Raina.
Got it.
You get Lisica personal names. We need first to call
She's gonna.
bones broken.
She's gonna tilt it to your lips. There you go. Slowly.
Ease these burdens in
Slowly.
with your wisdom and
There you go.
Yes.
There you go.
Non-magical.
Okay. You're okay.
The antitoxin will stop it from worsening, and I can clear out the damage. It'll take just a little longer.
How to miss?
That makes it fine,
I'll keep you.
Things trying to kill us.
Blinking in the night,
If it hits you, it's practically instant, but just being near it is enough.
Okay.
That's problematic then, because they could just hit every one of us.
Well, we'll cross
And we
that
don't have enough
bridge.
antitoxin for all that.
We can make a lot of it pretty quickly if we need to. Okay.
Might be a good idea though, at the very least, just in case. I can help with it too.
Okay.
It's okay. It's okay.
What do you mean?
You're okay.
That's done. That's not a
As long as the others are okay that we're nearby too. Delayed enough reaction.
That's a signal Vesper was not. I see.
I mean now.
So that's trying to reach us.
You okay? She's gonna prop you up.
Okay, I'm gonna.
Go on.
What are they referring to?
Where?
Got it. Not really bright one. It's going to dim out any moment now.
That one.
Yes.
Oh, I
It's
see
right
it.
above the mountain.
There we go. Now it dims out. So now we know where Palvindor is. Great.
Well, we heard that they were in the east earlier today, so.
Fair enough. And well, that is the east, actually. Now that I think about it.
No.
Because south is over that. Yes, that would line up.
The fishing camp is east of here.
I thought.
Yes.
I'm never going to understand directions.
That way east, that way south, that way north, that way west.
Okay, now I get it. Now I get it. The brightest one.
Oh, me?
Wait, if that's Palvindor, then which one's that one?
Well, that's just a star. What are you talking about?
What? That's a star.
What? They're both pulsates.
It's a trick of the way the air works. Look, those stars are also changing. Just little bits. Wisps of cloud, changes in the air, smoke from the fire.
A lot has happened today. I'm
Fine.
I apologize.
I didn't even know he was poisoned.
Seems like Rin is not here
A couple of people, Kaket and someone had gone off.
Kaket is right there.
Oh, Kaket's one, okay. Alright. Ventus is accounted for. Murtash is...
I don't know if it was specifically the Bronsons or just that he was the most centralized person around because when that arrow struck, as soon as it impacted, there was like a cloud of gas that came off.
She has by express permission, executive permission to stay here for the night. Walking over there with an archer out and about might be a little too dangerous. I know this is right around our doorstep, but still.
Someone has to. It's my job.
No, it is fine.
I have to.
Do let it be.
No, it's not.
We're going to explain the situation.
Everyone got hit
You've been attacked by this as well. We'll be fine. Father is going to be all right. He has the medics on the inside. It's fine. Listen, he's still dealing probably with. He probably still has some of the hand papers and booklets from Mother. You know, she's an alchemist. She was dealing with that entire thing. She probably can. If not, the doctors can probably figure out something with their notes. It's okay. What matters now is that you're okay.
Is this what happened today with the violence and with the church and all the tension and you guys coming here? He's gonna be happy to casually be shot. He's gonna probably blame you guys.
Good. Okay.
I have to do
Then
something.
here.
I have to go
Then
back
here.
and warn him.
Mila, you need to get checked out by a proper
We need to first get you an antidote. You know, Vesper knows how to make the antidote.
I've got one. I've got an
For now, Jacqueline, can you help with the antitoxin here? My sister still cut.
I've already made
quite
an
a bit.
extra one.
Fantastic. Please trust her. She was the one who made the one for me.
Caleb, we're moving out.
What we're gonna do is, my sister does have a point. What we're gonna do is me and her. If anybody wishes to join us for the sake of it for protection, we're gonna go back over to Houston. Me and my sister are gonna be staying over in Houston and explain my father the situation that just happened.
Okay.
So they at least know. And there's no gonna be any sort of misconstruing that potentially Rosewood might be involved in this bullshit, okay?
Okay.
Especially because with attacking Mila, that's not gonna make my father happy. And the last thing we need to have is the anger to be pointed towards Rosewood.
Ventus will go with. We'll help you get back safely.
Good. Sonny?
Do you mind if I take a look at you?
I'll be fine.
To see if you're...
Since Rowan has probably already gone to bed, I'll be fine, dude.
You mind if I take a look
Rowan's
magically?
already gone to bed.
I'm a healer.
Vesper is going to be the lieutenant while I'm gone. I'm going
You
to be
were
sticking
able
with
to
Mila for the
share
time being.
huge things today, so.
I'll be okay, really.
Once those symptoms set in, it's fast.
Stay with Celine, stay with Vesper, stay with the others. I'm gonna make sure that this is gonna be not misconstrued in any sort of way.
You're gonna be feeling like this for a while. In a few hours, it'll be gone.
I at least appreciate being able to breathe. That's all I care about.
I'll be okay, Ellie. Okay? Come on now. Take your time with it, Talia. And once we're done here, we'll walk him back to Helston.
We'll get it sorted.
Are you coming back tonight then? Or are you staying over?
No.
I'll just
I'm staying over. I need to make sure that
quite as bad as the
my father
others.
knows about this and there's no misconstruing.
Yeah, I guess I got the least of it. And I was still standing there.
You should be on it.
Thank you.
Really?
Of course.
Some time to.
It's taking some effort to breathe, but I can at least breathe. So.
Okay, as well then.
Barrett.
We're gonna go now. We're gonna make sure that Father knows about
Stay
this.
face on, Barrett. No time to lose here. Go on.
You cannot see weakness. Come on now.
No, not at all. Go on.
We're gonna go with and
As I
help
said,
him make
inform
it
the others
safely.
about what happened. I want Rosewood to be safe and not be consumed with any of this bullshit. If this is somebody from the inside, you're gonna be punished for it, and nobody else.
Punished? I will have to push for execution in this case.
If this is... We need to make sure this is the shade, and we know what to do.
Punishment would be taking it lightly.
No. Knowing my father, that whoever did this, if my father gets the hands on this individual, that person's gonna suffer before they die. Oh, fuck.
Malik mentioned
Come
that.
Much like a wedding, a funeral
We're
should never be
me
about
and
the
Mila are
death.
going to be staying in Halston while this happens to talk to my father so this doesn't get misconstrued. For the time being while I'm gone, Vesper is going to be the lieutenant until I'm back. Is that clear?
Understood.
I'm fine.
While we're... The position where we're getting attacked from is while we're going through here.
Okay.
This was around this area here. Keep an eye on the ridge side, the wall, anywhere. Any sort of dark, shady figures or the likes. Try to double
Linnea.
time it. We don't want to be a walking
The potion.
target.
Drink it.
Fuck.
This is likely work of the Shade. Malik did mention he was a poison master.
Quietly within the city.
That is clear. That is poison what hit us with. Whatever that was immediate. Let's see if we find Father. Let's see if we can wake him up, as this is...
What the hell are all of you doing here? You know no one's supposed to be beyond the walls at night.
Father, you're currently still... You're still not visible. But, Father, we need to talk. Fine. Father, could we please step inside the walls for a moment? We might be still under enemy vision. If you do not mind, please follow me.
I'm sorry, I was being very sneaky.
Lieutenant, there's a potential that we were... I'll tell you when we're inside the walls. I'm sorry, General.
Suffocate these forever.
What the hell happened?
We were attacked in the middle of the night. We were having conversations within the wall areas. And while we were getting attacked, while we were talking, we were attacked. Someone shot an arrow that was filled and laced with poison gas specifically. It hit me. It hit one of the Rosewood members who was in the 8th Tech Division. And it also hit Mila. Specifically, we've been dealt with and made sure that Jacqueline over here has given us an antidote for the entire matter. We're still in pain due to the intensity of the poison. But this clearly happened within our own walls.
Actually this close to the wall is actually...
We immediately spread out and tried
Wise.
to find a target, but
An
they seemed
arrow
to be
could
quite
hit us
proficient in
at
stealth,
that
so we could not immediately find them.
range.
So
They could still do that.
If they were bold enough to enter
is
and use one of our own towers against us, this is still not safe.
It would be wise to continue moving, but
it might be related
Yes,
to
it
a
would
shade.
be.
A shade specifically who is a proficient when it comes to poisons.
I do not mean to interrupt, Father. However,
Yes, speak.
General. However, if they were able to be this bold to enter our area and to use one of our own towers against us at that range, this is not safe. I think entering closer inside. I know there's many strangers.
going
I think
to
it would
follow.
be wiser.
Understood.
Thank you, General.
Should Team Ventus follow, or is this going to be just us?
Yes, bring them too. All of you are staying here tonight.
okay.
Understood.
Understood.
No one from Rosewood that is here is walking back in the night and getting killed. I'm not going to have to deal with that in the morning.
Understood, General.
Yes, sir.
The rest of the initiative has been informed about such matters. They're on high alert and will also call out anything for the guards to notice during the night.
You think it was a shade? We've been having problems with Clan Magnus.
This is a heavy assumption, but yes, by the fact that quite proficient. These poisons, Father General, this was not something that immediately was taking time. This was a matter of mere seconds before it took into effect.
Right.
This is master poison crafted we're dealing
No. Can you make it back to camp without being seen at all? Can you be invisible the whole time?
Yes.
Go, tell the others that we've been asked by the General to stay.
Doing our best to assess the situation.
Roger. I'll be back.
Don't come back. They're gone. Just let the others know that we're not coming back. Stay safe.
Another suggestion, if I may. Another suggestion. Perhaps we should stand below the tents for protection. Sir.
We're fine. They don't have anything they can reach at this range, unless they're up on top of the roofs themselves.
Yes, sir.
I'm not sure how proficient they are with their accuracy. In the end, what they fired with was a area of effect. I'm not entirely sure. I guess Team
What
Ventus here
direction did
has,
it come
from what I could discern within the night, it happened within the area of the broken wall specifically.
Really?
Unless my eyes
Very
tricked
sneaky.
me, the arrow shot, how it glistened in the light, might have come directly from the top of our walls.
They could be scouting out due to the recent happenings,
Had to
or we might be
stumble on that
infiltrated
one to
like
try
we
to get his
suspected.
attention. Away.
Again, assumptions are many,
in that
General.
way. Wasn't very
Trusting
sneaky,
your
guys.
judgment.
Yes.
Fuck. Hope he didn't count you.
Should we keep Team Ventus and the others here on the outskirts, or should we bring them further into the stronghold?
We'll stay in the keep.
Understood, General. So be it. Ventus, while you're standing here, you're invited to the keep of Stronghold Helston. I'm expecting, I'm speaking specifically as Rosa, to be on your best behavior.
Of
Any
course.
sort of discretion or something will be treated not lightly.
Understood.
We will be as guests in your home.
Understood. Barrett.
I'm going to send patrols
word.
out of the walls.
A
I'll
word,
get them to
brother.
begin.
Mila.
You may lead our... I'm not trying to lead anything, sir. I simply need to have a word with Barrett before we all retire.
Go ahead. Once you're within the keep, you won't be leaving until tomorrow. So if you have other business to conduct before then, do it now.
Understood. I'll be doing so.
Good.
Thank you, sir.
They fucked up.
What has happened?
It'll be what it is.
Shit. Look, Talia.
It'll be fine.
I'm not stupid. I'm making a head count here.
To your gods that he didn't count you guys.
Look,
I sent Nil back
I understand the
invisibly.
worry, but
He was able to
Yeah,
depart.
yeah.
he's
But we all approached as a group, and he's a tactical man. He might have counted you guys. Counted one by one, and if he did...
If none of us returned when we were expected, the rest of Rosewood would have entered the city. I sent the message with the messenger. He's been instructed to remain gone. He won't be coming back.
Behind his back. You did it behind his back.
Right.
Could have asked for permission to send out
Again,
one of you as a messenger for the rest. Fuck.
Apologies.
No, you know what? No, I can't be upset at you guys. I cannot
It's-
be upset. I just...
Mila, I get it. I know. And they did what was technically sound at the time. I'm not judging you. And again, this entire thing happened within Houndston, so he's going to be on high alert with everything. And I'm sorry for now dragging you in and that you're going to be at least not allowed to leave, but at least for the time being it will at least be made comfortable as possible for all of you. You're visitors of Houndston.
Of course.
Shit. Come on. We should go.
Father. our father.
What is it?
He's gonna get pissed no matter what. Should we tell him or should we just ignore it? Maybe he did not count them. Maybe
Knowing
he did not
him,
notice.
he knows already.
Knowing him, he's not
Carsdale,
stupid.
just as a heads up, we can't actually go inside the keep. So, just letting you know.
Thank you.
It'd essentially be up to the gate and then we respawn. Or if you wish to have a conversation still, feel free to do so. If you wish to stay here and have conversations, feel free to do so, but don't be within but don't leave the site.
Yep.
Good, you're back.
They're already informed. Anyways, informed again. I'm sorry I came back.
It's fine.
Listen. Okay. It might be for the better. Doesn't matter now.
Okay, sorry, you make it a very big
Mila.
challenge to protect you guys. It's really, really ridiculous. I don't mean to be an ass. I just mean to help, and you guys make it very hard.
What matters, the fact is now, we can't go back out. So the best thing we can do, stay here the night, find comfort.
Yes.
I'm going to be looking over specifically. If we find anything, I can look through Mother's notes when it comes to alchemy. Maybe there's something specific for poisons or something. I'll figure something out as well. Oh, and that's the invisible wall. Okay. Yep, if you wish to have, for the sake of it, you wish to have a conversation still as a team, feel free to do so. But this would be where Barrett he's just gonna go in after this. Fuck, that's the situation.
He is a little bit sick right now. You should retire. Meanwhile, all of you.
Yeah.
I'm not trying to be an asshole to you. I'm not trying to insult you or anything. I'm pretty sure you're all very smart and have lovely personalities. However, keep your best behavior in there. If you're hungry, maybe wait for the morning. Don't really take food that is not yours. Don't look in the eyes of the wrong person. Not a sound. Yes, sir. Yes, General. He asks you to do something stupid. You do it. No disrespect.
Understood.
Of course.
No silly shit.
Understood, ma'am.
Possibly no magic. So?
Understood.
Right.
3 of us are Northerners, 4 of us Trojans, and all of us will be on good behavior.
I am glad. I assume that since you were part of you are from here and you can understand how everything works.
Yes.
Please, please keep them safe.
Alright.
Let us retire. If they see a random group of people walking in, the guards are going to question
Yeah.
it, so I will lead this. Unless anyone else has anything to add?
No.
Good. I see you're already taking it to heart. Silent as I asked. Let's go.